page for that. Oopsie daisy do. Where is my chat box? There you are. Go into the correct box, please. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Thank you like 1,000 potatoes have said thank you into your face. Okay. I should be live. We'll see whether or not my sweet succulent voice is speaking properly.
Okay.
Possibly. It seems to be fine. Who cares? Okay. Nope, that's the wrong app, ladies and gentlemen. I'm totally professional. Hello and welcome, dear patrons, to the Tables of Tartarus, a chapter of Purgatory Corner. I'm your storyteller, Sinspeaks, and today we shall be continuing the tale of Shifting Fates, episode 44 today. Today we're going to be continuing this tale, and we're going to see what the hell happens as we continue onwards. So come on in, take a seat, and let your imagination run free. Now, if you guys remember from last episode, we end off with Bill taking a long rest while trying to go as far into the mines as possible to find a super rare ore called the God's Tears, I believe. I might change that Angel's Tears, but I think God's Tears fits a little bit better. Averin and Rowena have both arrived to see him, leaving behind their guide to whatever fate he chooses. They've probably spent around an hour, 10 minutes or so getting to him. He's taking an entire long rest. Because he's been down there for pretty much the entire last day and a half or some shit like that. And Ellie and Oliver have both gone to see the king. Let me move you guys over to the battle map here. Okay. Sure, game, if you want to do that. Hold on. That's the wrong... No. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Honey.
Sure, buddy boo. Yeah. What's up? No, that's...
I didn't
fine.
realize Averin had a twin.
What? Oh,
What?
why are there two Averins? What? Hold on, I'll fix. Hold on, I got this.
What?
I got this.
Oh.
Bill got overwritten.
There's no Bill,
What?
only
Choose the right
Averin.
system, you cheeseburger. Dwarven Throne entrance. There you are. Okay. And Bill, continue to be Bill again, please.
Holy crud, you're still really, really quiet.
How am I really, really quiet?
Oh, no, Wally.
Oh.
He's talking about
Okay.
me. You need to get your audio fixed, dude.
You're even quiet to me.
Oh
Yeah,
no, you're a
but-
whisper on mine.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think this is part of the process of overriding Bill with Averin. Yeah.
It
Slowly
becomes...
fading
Well,
away.
Dan's audio's always been crap anyway, and I don't apologize for that. He said it,
Yeah.
but I also think I may need to replace my cord, possibly. From
Yeah,
my-
you're definitely at a
You up.
whisper on my end.
I'm not being quiet.
No, like I can tell you're not being quiet, but like it's quiet. Like it's a loud quiet.
Yeah,
That's
I've
the
got my
wrong Bill.
microphone set to a high frequency, so I don't.
That's odd.
Again, so Discord hates my condenser mic anyway. It always
It
has.
does. It's really had an issue with your mic for the longest time.
You're already all the way up to 200 on mine.
Same.
Same.
Okay.
We'll just have to be super
Where
quiet when Bill talks.
Fuck was I? Right, okay, so Bill is now Bill and not Averin's twin Averin. Right, there are no two sets of twins here, only one. Should I make myself
No.
bigger? Nah,
Is that-
probably that's a god complex. Okay. So
Hi, Leo.
hi. So as I was saying earlier, Averin and Rowena have both gone to see him, leaving him behind leaving behind their guide to whatever fate he chooses. And Ellie and Oliver have gone off to see the king, and they are currently inside of this incredibly dangerous room of sorts. And funny enough, my black actually sparks off really well against this light. There's a fire giant over here. He doesn't seem very interested. You guys did some spell that I don't quite recall.
Thaumaturgy. Caused a burst of
Thaumaturgy.
noise as if an explosion happened right there.
That's right. So probably this guy kind of notices the explosion over here, and the rest of you guys, rest of them, have kind of moseyed their way to looking at that. And then The fire elemental is the only one who didn't look at that because Oliver went into his line of sight. He saw Oliver and has turned to look at Oliver. I possibly had. I did. I had y'all roll initiative. I had you guys roll initiative a while ago. Do you guys want to re-roll initiative or keep your previously made initiative? Newt is gone. Ash is gone. Ash is gone. Everyone's gone. Guys?
I don't mind re-rolling.
I honestly am half tempted to keep mine. Mine's actually pretty good for my stats.
It is. So feel free to re-roll, Ellie. Oh. 19.2. Okay. Oh, do you have a straight... Oh, you do. Okay. Update combatant to be a 19.2. There you go. Why are there two of you? Okay. Oh, because it made no one pop up.
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately cannot bring this thing out. So unfortunately for the viewers, they cannot see the lovely initiative, but that's okay. We can show them it later. I'm going to have this buddy Boo roll his initiative as well. That's going to be exceptionally low on the order. Everyone is also there. So we're going to start with Ellie. Ellie, you've noticed that this big boy has now turned to look at Oliver.
Yeah, I'm going to get its attention off of him somehow. Don't know quite sure how, but we'll see, I guess.
Okay.
I'm going to just use my whistling arrow.
Cool. You're welcome to hit him. You have to click info, by the way, if you want it to show the info. Hi, Pocket. Hi, Derp. Hi, Melody. Welcome to the stream, folks. I believe it's just a hit, right, for the first one. Let me look at your sheet real quick.
It's... Oh, wait, no, that's afterwards. So, yeah, it's just a hit. So, it's...
Okay. So,
1d6,
and you can, again,
actually.
post it in the chat as well. By opening up and clicking info, able to share it. There you go.
There it is.
So acquire a bow to use, holds there, roll off, and whistles. Ignoring AC, do 1d6 piercing. Alright. You have injured it by 1 damage.
Yay!
Beautiful. That was a lovely amount of damage. Yeah. There's also many other enemies if you'd like to try hitting them too.
I'm assuming they're also paying attention to Ollie.
All of them at the moment are paying attention to this explosion, with the exception of these guys who just don't care, and this guy who has vaguely kind of noticed the explosion and really doesn't seem to care that much.
I'll just focus on the fire elemental then, since it's mostly on Oliver.
Okie dokie. And, oops, stop that. So you can try rolling again to hit its AC if you'd like. That will indeed hit it. So roll it again, the damage. A nice 5 damage. And I believe you can do that one more time. For every consecutive roll above 15, the arrow shoots. Okay, cool. So that is above 15, so you can just keep doing that. Minus 5. So you get a roll that is below 15. Assuming it still hits the guy. Alright. That's another 6. That is... Oh, sorry.
That was a
that'd
14.
be a 14. So it still hits it. Still does 6 more damage. Yes. But then you your arrow just kind of whizzes around and slowly floats back into your hands. It's now dead, I believe. I think you've used it 3 times now. Because you're using it against both the zombies last time, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now it's out.
It's uncharged, we shall say. So it floats back into your hands. It clearly looks kind of drowned. And his attention, very much so, does indeed shift onto you.
Yay!
Yeah. Oliver, you can see it very clearly. Just the arrow starts whizzing through it. At first, it doesn't seem to do pretty much anything, and then like saws through its arm, turns around, slams back into its gut, goes straight upwards. Again, this is just a giant fire elemental, so it's not actually like really doing any noticeable like massive damage, like ripping off limbs or anything like that. But it does look particularly peeved now. I believe that's your action. Do you have a bonus action you like to do, Ellie? I don't think you have one, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't think I actually. I mean, I could. No, he might get hit.
I think
Hmm,
your bonus action is mainly your melee weapon.
It's just Sanctuary.
You could
Oh, and my
sanctuary him.
key point.
So is that all you
Yeah,
like to do?
Sanctuary Oliver.
Okie dokie. Feel free to post that so we know what it does. Sanctuary. Unit creature within range against. You ward a creature within range against attack. And when targets him with an attack arm, so must first take a wisdom saving throw. Must choose a new target if it doesn't. Okay. So it makes attack cast spell
There's
that
a little
affects
bit of a
enemy or
line at
deals
the bottom you
damage.
probably want to double check, though.
Yeah.
If I make any hostile action,
Yeah.
it breaks the sanctuary.
So what
better not attack,
non-hostile
Ollie.
action would you like to do?
I mean,
the worst part
there's
is I
not
actually
really
already
any
have-
creatures on you.
The worst part is I already have resistance to this monster's damage type, and I've probably got about as much health as Ellie does.
This is very true.
I don't have many options, but I still have a few.
Like stealth away.
In fact, actually, you have a lot more health than she does.
I mean, I guess I could, but its attention's on you now, remember? Then you'd
This
have
is
to
true.
fight this thing alone.
Look, I can handle it. It's fine.
You can certainly try.
Look, as long as I don't have to go. Well, I might have to go right up to it. I was trying to avoid hitting it with my fry pan. It's fine.
Well, you know.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get aggressive, if anyway.
Ollie.
I'm not leaving you to fight this thing alone. I'm probably the better candidate to be fighting it myself anyway, ironically.
Look, just because I am an up-close personal freaking fighter does not mean you have to fight it.
Self-sacrifice.
Is this really self-sacrifice? And I'm this thing
Oh, it's for
basically
Ellie.
only. That's kind of my point, but it's just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's kind of like the concept of I don't know. Hey Sid,
Huh?
since I always have this spell prepared due to being an alchemist,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness.
Ooh, okay. Make a ranged spell attack against him. Okay. Ooh, you can poison him. I love the implications of that. Oh,
Well, crap. It's not horrible.
that is not horrible, but that is unfortunately one below what you need to get.
Let me double check. Make something real quick. Can I flash my own attack?
You might be able to.
No,
I
it
don't
only
remember if
applies to
Flash of
ability.
Genius allows you to.
It only applies to ability checks and saving throws. I cannot
Aw.
flash that.
That's unfortunate. So you pull out like a cork of, I assume, some kind of illness that you've brewed up at some point, and you yeet it into the massive fire creature. And before it even gets to it, it just kind of evaporates from the sheer heat, considering that it is currently standing, or more accurately, floating above a massive pool of lava. It seems to like get about probably 5 feet above the lava and then just dissipates. And then from the flash boiling, basically, the entire glass container it was in violently explodes. Which actually, I am going to make him take 6
Piercing
damage from the glass.
6 piercing damage. Rest of my turn, I'm going to move 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to move right there because I do not think I have any bonus actions I can take right now.
Okie dokie. So we're gonna move. We're gonna move to his turn, buddy. We're also going to. They're all focused on that. This guy, however, right here, has been noticing you guys, mainly because the massive explosion of glass that just happened. So he's gonna go above there, but that's fine. So fire and these guys just doing what they're doing. But this guy specifically, he is going to go. He already doesn't have too much he's going to do. So being kind of pissed at Ellie, he floats all the way down. And by floats, I mean very much he's leaving a trail of fire behind him as he's wandering over to you. He does not look particularly intelligent. It looks like a giant ball of fire. But he is going to go ahead and do 2 separate touch attacks to you. So it's going to try basically slapping you. I assume that doesn't hit you?
Definitely not.
Okay. Wow, that I don't even have
That
to ask.
especially doesn't.
So it attempts to get you, but you are definitely dodging it as it's like hopping back and forth, trying to get you. It's quite a bit bigger than you, at least 4 feet taller than you, and is sliding its hands forwards. But you've dealt with other things like arrows, for example, that have been much more dangerous. This spirit, he is going to do. Ooh, okay. It looks like he's a little bit less dangerous than the other, based on what you can tell. But he's actually not even going to move. He's going to hit Oliver from right where he is. He's going to use Flame Seed here. Baboosh. That's going to be... That's a weird number. Spell attack
12
range,
does not
your
hit.
spell modifier.
12 does
Yeah.
not hit.
Okay. Wonder why its mods are doing that. That's weird. I'm so confused. Why does that say -2, -2, +2, +2? That's so weird. Okay. 1d20 plus character
Special cookie.
attack. Okay. That's very strange to me. But okay, you know what? We're gonna stick with it. So you just see like a massive pellet of fire like slam right past your shoulder as it buries itself into the ground behind you. It seems kind of happy actually. It seems almost like it's treating this like a game. I will say that this fire giant up here, having heard the massive explosion of glass, is starting to stir a little bit. But so far, he doesn't seem like he's gonna be much bothered. These two seem to have it on their end. Ellie, your turn.
Well, now I get to use my pan.
So you do, don't you?
Yes. Yes. I get to be out of risk of, falling into the lava. Because, yeah.
Mm.
So anyway, I'm going to use my pan. My lovely, trusty... Oh, you know what? I don't want to target that one anymore. No, we're going to target this one. There we go.
Yeah.
It was complaining that my enemy was too far away. There we go.
Okay. Feel free
It's
to
fine.
slap this fool in the face.
Slippity slap slap.
Definitely hits. Do me a favor and take 1d10 of fire damage.
Why?
Because of its ability, Fire Form. It can move into your space. It can also deal damage to you whenever you hit it. So you take 2
That was
damage.
almost an 8.
Yeah. So you take 2
That was
damage
scary.
just for slapping it, as fire licks up your pan. Feel free to do your damage now. Do 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 do. You only do 1d. Oh, okay. 1d6 4 plus 5. Okay, so it takes 9 damage. So fire starts to lick up your arm as you slap it silly, and just starts to slide into you. I believe monks have extra attack, so you can attack twice if you'd like. Ellie.
Yep, I'm here. I just panic at in the Discord. It's fine.
Panic
Anyway.
in the Discord. So if you'd like to attack you again, you're more than welcome to.
Sure, why not? I'll get a burn scar. Match.
Nice. All right.
Let's do it. Let's.
Feel free to take another D10 of damage. So that's another 5 damage to you. As it takes another 9 damage. And then you have your bonus action attack if you'd like to use that one too.
Oh, is it worth it?
That's
I don't like
really
this.
debatable.
This isn't good at all whatsoever.
The giant lava creature being like, hi, and you like slapping.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm actually gonna, scoot. I'm not gonna use my fry pan anymore. We're gonna scoot back.
Alright. You're
We're
gonna
gonna-
scoot, it's gonna take an attack of opportunity on you.
Well, it can try, not with my AC.
That'd be
Okay,
a
look.
23 to hit.
Look.
That's gonna mean a lovely 17 damage to you if you'd like to take that.
You know what? Where's my fancy footwork for this nonsense?
Famous last words. Arthur has said those words so many times. So you've like, oh shoot, fire's looking at my pan. I better. Oh, why am I still on the screen? Sorry. There we go. Fire's still looking up your pan, and you're like, what's the best opportunity? I know, run the fuck away. So you take you jump backwards, and it looks at you and just plunges its hand like pretty much into your body,
no.
and fire just washes over your
no.
entire body.
Oh no.
What?
We're fine. We're staying back here. No.
Yeah. Are you, oh,
Fuck
yeah.
that nonsense. No.
Yeah.
No. No. No.
Yeah. So much damage you've taken. Okay, cool. So that was your turn.
Yeah.
Oliver,
I'm
you just watched Ellie get absolutely slapped down with fire. It looks like fire is looking most of her outfit, through her hair. She's just covered in fire, burns all across her body at the moment. She's not seem happy. What would you like to do?
If I attack, I can't heal. Hold on, if I heal, I can't attack.
Curse of healing in 5e.
Oh no, it's just simply the rules of spellcasting. Remember, use even if I'm using a bonus action spell, I cannot use anything but cantrips for the rest of the turn. But my only offensive cantrip does fire damage, which I'm fairly certain is either going to be ineffective or make our situation worse.
Look, it's fine.
Very
I
true.
have things that can heal me, okay? It's fine.
This is true.
All right. I guess I'm going to huck another vial at him. Ray of
Okay.
sickness.
Yeah, he's completely uninterested you at this point. That's gonna change.
Great.
Feel free to slap him with that burn wounds or acid wounds.
Poison. It's
Poison
wounds. I literally just infected it with a virus.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. All right, so that's another 10 damage that it takes.
Oh,
as
also,
he
he needs to make a constitution. He needs to make a constitution save.
Ooh, okay. Let's do that sweet
He gets sick,
succulent
turns
con
into like a
save
green fire.
with a 17.
He passes by 1 point.
God damn. So you you slam it pretty much dead center into his chest, and you can see this time, now that he's not over a giant pool of lava, it does in fact expand and explode in his chest frame. Mostly just like leaking out more than actually exploding the glass. Just because the glass is starting to heat up inside of his body too, rather than just instantly vaporizing. And so it more or less just melts instead of actually violently explodes. And he looks like it's irritant. Like it's a very big irritation more than anything else. As he takes his damage, and he like slowly kind of looks at you for a second. And then we're gonna move all the way down to him. He's gonna move into your space. Feel free to take 1d10 fire damage and then half it, I believe. I moved him.
4 fire damage.
Okay.
Oh no.
There we go. Just make it so we can see you better. Actually, is it? Oh, you are above him. That's funny. You're not above him on my screen. Ah, okay. Anyways, so he is going to do both his touch attacks to you, which probably isn't that bad to you, honestly. But that'll hit. Take 18 half, so 9. And that's gonna miss.
That's a miss.
Yep. So you take 9 damage from that.
I'll do that.
Oh, and you're on fire, by the way. So are you, Ellie. Just so you guys know. So every
This
turn
feels
you
like
have to take
something
an
you should've-
action to turn off your fire, basically. To douse your flames.
This seems like something you should have told us immediately, but
Yeah.
whatever you want.
Yeah, I
You know
forgot
what?
about that until I read it. But it only affects you at the start of your turn, so.
I need
And
to
she
look at
was on
something
fire.
real quick.
But I'll post it again in the chat. Fire form. There you go. Catches fire until someone takes an action to douse the fire. So the wildfire spirit, seeing that Oliver is now trapped inside of a massive point of fire, decides to huckaloo a flame seed at Ellie, which it really can't hit her, I'll be honest, except with its things, which I still understand. Oh, because it's Dex. No, because it's spell attack modifier. Spell attack modifier should be... Oh, because it has none. That's why. I believe wisdom. We'll go with wisdom. There we go. So in theory, it can hit her.
Did you just up its attack ability to try
Technically,
to hit
I
me?
made it so it doesn't, but it still isn't applying, which is really weird. It's just for some reason keeping it 0. I don't know why. Oh, it
Excuse
misses
you.
horribly.
Oh,
it
yeah,
seems to
it
be
does.
playing with you more than anything else.
I don't appreciate it.
You guys are still moving around, so we're going to see if these guys have noticed you.
No.
With a d20 roll. They have.
Oh.
So we're going to put them on the field too.
Oh no.
And we're going to roll.
Where's my man when I need him?
There we are. One of them crits, apparently. Nice. Ash Zombie. Oh, I did not expect him to be the one crits. Doesn't matter, because he's after you still. Ellie, it's your turn. You just watched Oliver get engulfed in flames.
Yeah, this isn't good. Um. Ollie, I think we should run. Somehow. I don't think this is a good idea.
I second that.
I'm not feeling so great. Just saying.
If any of you guys want to roll a perception check, you guys can see, roughly speaking, how injured this fire elemental may be. Not the exact numbers, of course, just relatively.
Got this.
As in both of us do it, or?
You both can, yeah. All right,
You
Ellie
son of a
appropriately
freaking
knows jack shit
gun.
about this creature.
I'm trying to put myself out at the moment, thank you.
I guess this kind
Yeah,
of makes
she's
sense
really
considering
trying.
my knowledge is dedicated to the elements.
It looks pretty wounded at the moment to you. Ellie is attempting desperately to stop herself from being on fire and taking more damage. You are on
Know what?
fire, so at the start of your turn, you will be taking another 1d10 damage. So that's going to be
Oh, yay.
a lovely 4 damage. And then you can put yourself out with an action. So what would you like to do with
Yeah,
your
so
bonus action?
remember
Movement?
how Jackson would absolutely kill the team if I died? It's not
Yeah.
looking too great.
Ah, I
It's
see.
really not. It's
Well, you have
not
healing,
at all.
So,
I do.
although it is an action, so
Yeah. Hmm. Should we risk it for the biscuit or heal?
funny
Hmm.
enough, you can actually use your flurry of blows to replace one of your unarmed strikes with the use of this feature.
This is true.
But
However, that means I have to
unfortunately,
use my flurry of blows.
yeah, which you can only do after you make the attack action.
I think I know what I'm going to have to do here.
Ollie,
we're
if
going
you
to die.
die, I will find you and I will stab you.
I'm fairly certain this thing alone could not kill me next turn, even with a crit at the moment.
Not really, no. Oh?
I need healing. I'm using my man's dagger.
Oh, you're throwing it. Okay, cool. You
I'm
had a special property on
throwing-
that dagger. I don't remember what it was.
It returns back to me. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
yeah, that's right. That's the only special property.
Loyalty.
Yeah.
I believe is the name of the ability.
Yes.
So, you throw it, and you don't inflict damage on yourself, thankfully. Roll your damage.
Come to think of it, that's a light weapon. She could
Isn't it
technically do
double
that
damage?
as a bonus
Yeah.
action instead of a standard action.
Yep, that's exactly what she did.
Yep.
That's a nine has been a real popular number with you guys.
Wouldn't that be a full damage and then another? Since it was a
Oh,
crit?
yeah, you are correct. So that's 9 plus 4 plus.
Oh, and you know, when it returns to me, it
6.
also does another.
Oh, yeah, you're right, it does. So that's 19
Just saying.
damage, so that's another 10. And I don't remember what damage it does when it rips itself out of something.
The same amount.
Does it?
It's an additional attack.
So there's a D4. There's only like one result that's actually smaller than that.
Yeah.
It's literally just a coin.
Throw it down with the... Oh, it does additional 1d4 piercing damage. Okay, it's not... yeah. So it just does 1d4. So feel free to roll another 1d4. Alright, cool. It
Look.
rips itself out like a tiny angel dagger knife thing. So it does seem to be very wounded to Oliver. Ellie, you have no idea. It looks like it's on fire.
So I'm going to that means I have one more attack and then I can heal?
No, you just used your bonus action. And your
Okay.
main action was to douse yourself. Pretty much you just pulled out your water skin and just poured it on you. Just like, stop burning, stop burning.
Yeah, I need to heal soon. Okay.
So that'd be your turn, unless you want to move somewhere. You're welcome to move anywhere you want.
Mm.
And these are 5-foot gap, by the way.
Yes, because I totally want to hop, skip, everything. I know they're 5-foot gap. I made this map.
Well,
I don't have the health for this.
I mean, you can
just
leave
saying.
Oliver.
I'm not gonna leave.
I'm starting to think maybe we should go back to the dwarven mining camp and see if we can rest back there after we finish off this thing. Assuming we even want to do that.
Something, at least. This isn't looking too good. But
where-
it'd probably be a good idea to maybe wait for the rest of the team to come back or something, but I have no idea.
Maybe we should go see if we can find the rest of the group after we finish off here. I just want to finish this thing off so it's not going to be a problem when we come back later.
I mean, fair. We could try to contact them to see if at least one of them will come back.
I love the idea that Oliver is just talking to you all normal like while inside of this fire creature. That fire resistance really
Look.
coming in handy.
But at least, like, panicked at first, but used to it at this point. Just see him just standing there in the fire, completely fine. It's like, I'm not even gonna ask.
So would you like to run
Let's-
back to the stairs, or?
So you said that it doesn't look great.
Mhm.
I'm very tempted to go with 2 strikes of a knife.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Actually,
pretty
where
much
did-
just on top of you, fully intent to just punch you to death or stand there until you die. Oh, take 1d10 fire damage halved. Because you start your turn on him. So,
That is 1 fire damage.
Hey, you're barely feeling it. It's like licking your skin, and you're just like, I felt a sauna that was worse than this. It's like a blacksmith's
days
house
in
was
the
hotter than this.
My visit to the Citadel felt worse than this.
Yeah.
Because
That
I had
is-
to phrase it like that.
Practically vicious mockerying this thing.
Too bad I can't use that spell.
Yeah. But so feel free to
Okay,
use your
but, like,
dagger if you like, or your knife, sickle, whatever your
Where
weapon
did
is.
my? Where did? Technically, I have
Knife
both. Technically, I have both, but the dagger matches my damage scaling better because the sickle does not get a finesse.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
All right. Attacking with the dagger.
Nice.
Standard.
Yep, that'll hit.
Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, so 1d10 you said?
Yes, 1d3, 10. Oof. 3 more damage.
3
to you.
damage.
You guys are trading blows.
All right.
Fire is once again licking up the dagger that Oliver pulls out, kind of wildly flailing it at this point because there's really nothing for you to actually hit because there's no real solid substance. But you seem to be nicking something or another as you're slicing through. The fire leaps up and just kind of latches onto your hand, almost like it's a what's the word? Almost like it's a sentient thing. Probably because it is.
Does it look like it's on its last legs?
It looks like it's really injured, like almost knocking on death's door, but not quite.
I'm sitting here debating how I want to do this. You know, it's not much, but
Kill it.
screw it. Okay. Swing again.
Okie dokie.
Be who you are during Monster Hunter.
Don't think that's necessarily what you want. Okay, so this is just going to be a flat D4 roll because since it's an offhand attack, it does not get my damage scaling.
Yep. Nice.
Okay, even
That's
higher.
gonna deal 4 more damage. You take another 1d10 halved.
1 damage.
Yeah, these fires are they're practically mocking you with how like hot they're attempting to be at this point. You're still doing so much better than Ellie is.
Again, I'm not as concerned about this thing because I have resistance, so it really doesn't hit me that hard. I know I don't have as much AC as she does, so it's going to hit me a lot more frequently, but...
So this ash zombie kind of like moves over there, and that's pretty much where it just kind of stands and sits. This guy right here, he's going to Ooh, okay. What's your speed? It is 30, so it's going to go there. And then it can... Perfect. We'll do that. It's going to use its Summon Methods ability, which obviously it doesn't give you the info for. Why would it? It's going to use that. 25% chance. Failed the 25% chance. Alright. So it does absolutely jack shit from right there. Don't worry about that guy. And that's Firemental's turn. He's, again, very annoyed at the situation he's finding himself in. The fact that you're barely taking any damage from. He's just completely ignoring Ellie at this point, not even bothering to think about her, as he's just don't go for 2 more attacks to you. First one hits, so feel free to take 5 damage, and second one will horribly fail.
I just imagine he just, like,
inside of
Oh
it.
no.
Huh?
I just imagine he just like punches himself in the jaw.
He kind of wounds
Yes.
himself. Like, he's just kind of like flailing. He's punching through himself practically. And you're not really sure. Like, the two of you are fighting in really weird ways. And he manages to injure himself. And you're not really sure how. Nor does it seem really sure how. You two are in like a weird conceptual battle where you're fighting each other without any knowledge of how to fight each other. He's trying to hit you through himself, and you're trying to hit him with no physical tangible body to hit. And it's very confusing as to what you're actually hitting and what isn't, because sometimes it's physical and sometimes it's not. It like randomly becomes corporeal. And it's very confusing to both of you. This Buddy Boo is going to do the exact same thing. If it's above a 75, it will... It does not. And so it just kind of fucks off. Cool. And then the spirit is going to notice that Ellie is not even noticing its long-ranged hits.
Excuse you?
And it's going to instead attempt to throw one at Oliver. I'll get that. Because I don't know why it's not being nice. This thing
no.
is the most useless fucking piece of shit on the planet. It's just like it's playing a game. You know, that's what it's doing. It's like dancing around. You can see it happily like walking back and forth. It's having the time of its life, just pelting y'all with bullets that do jack shit. Ellie, it's your turn. Ellie.
Yeah, just had to get Ruby.
Ah.
Okay. It's 1d10, right?
Yes. Oh, you're not doused in flames, so you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're already doused the last
Good.
turn.
Okay, so we're gonna casually, heal myself.
Okay.
We're gonna cure wounds.
Okay. I mean, you do have
Casually?
your other action that doesn't require your spell.
Do
The one
I?
that healing hands.
Where? Oh, I forgot I have that. Where is that? Where are you?
You can also use quickened healing
There it
if you
is.
want to.
Nope, we're using the healing hands.
All right.
We're not.
well. I mean, it does instantly heal you, so yeah.
One I can use once a day. The other one is
Yeah. So there you go.
yeah. So we're gonna use
33.
yeah. We'll use this one.
Mm-hmm.
Back to 55.
Nice. So you've used 33. Oops. 80 minus 33 would be 47. I think.
And then we are going back to the trusty, reliable, loyal, wonderful dagger.
I'm gonna stab you in the face. Now, if you were a rogue, this would be a lot more damaging.
Okay, look, I'm not, but I'm associated with one. I can even thieves can't. That's not gonna do anything. Maybe?
That actually
Maybe?
does hit him.
Hey!
But you only do half
See,
damage.
look. You know what?
So 4 damage. If you hit exactly their AC, it does glancing blows, which I have inside the Discord, and it basically means you do half damage to somebody. It also means that if they hit exactly your AC, they only do half damage to you too. Which can be the difference
don't like
between
that.
life and death. And then 2 more
Anyway,
damage.
so that's 11.
It is pretty much on death's door. It's knocking on death's door.
Good.
It's saying, hallelujah, death, come get me.
And then I believe that is it.
Yep, unless you want to move somewhere.
Just move over a little bit. I don't want that freaking creature getting close to me. There we go. We're
You
good.
do see that these two are flying, by the way, over here.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I have nothing for that
So,
except my dagger.
Oliver, this thing is having a time, honestly. Two of you are just kind of really just in a pickle. Guys are in a spot of a pickle.
The question is do I believe that following it up with another or quick pair of dagger strikes is going to finish it off is my question. And I assume that's not something you can tell me, correct?
Nope. I can tell you that it looks pretty goddamn injured, though.
Hey, Ellie, what do you think? Stab,
Oh, take
stab?
1d10 minus half.
If you don't kill it, I will kill it.
This is true. So, another 4.
4.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
going to go
it's-
stab, I guess.
Alright.
Yes.
It's doing some damage. Not a lot, but it's doing something. That's going
That's
to
a
miss.
failure.
And you're going to take another 2.
2.
It's not doing a lot of damage to you. But it's getting kind of toasty.
Alright, and last attack for my turn. Offhand strike.
That will hit.
No modifier.
So it'll take 3 damage, and you will take a lovely 3
3.
damage. Just trading blows right now.
And
This is
that's
probably the strangest, but like very fascinating combat you've ever seen, Ellie. Where it's just kind of just, it looks really cool, but you legitimately have no idea what they're doing.
The doctor is fighting literal fire, and the fire is trying to figure out why he's not dying faster.
The ash zombie is going to hold its action. This buddy boo is going to fly over to him, pick him up, and drag him. It has another 15, so that's 5, 10, 15. Well, they're just imagine they're both on the same space. So this one's dragging him. This one is going to go over there. And fire elemental. Feel free to take another 1d10. And then it's going to attempt to attack you again. 18, I assume, hits?
Yes, AC is 16. You said take a D10?
Yes, d10 halved.
No
Alright.
damage.
You're not even phased by this
Oh,
one.
that
Like, flames
tickles.
are just kind of like licking you, and you're like, there's more fire. Cool, I guess. You're gonna be taking 8 damage from that. And they're gonna be taking another 9 damage from that one. Okay. So its attacks are doing something to you. You're starting to get worn down just a little bit. Just a little bit. And
Well, crud, I literally do not have enough resources to survive another turn of this.
and this buddy boo
Ollie!
is he's just gonna be a really
I have
good
19
boy.
HP. I can technically, I might be able to theoretically survive it, but I don't think I don't think it's a good idea to risk it for too much longer.
Oh my gosh.
And
Oh my gosh.
It hits the fire elemental.
he's so bad. Oh, he's just happy. He's just walking along. He's just having the goddamn time of his life. Just spewing his shit all over the place. And he fucking does literally no damage.
Oh my gosh.
The flame seed flies into the fire elemental and disintegrates. That was the most useless turn I've ever seen. This guy, he's not even fighting. He's playing. It just looks like a fox that's just having a good time, you know.
Hey,
Elliot.
maybe, hey,
Playing with
maybe,
his own little fire toys.
Oh my god. This poor fucking wildfire
So
spirit. Jesus Christ. You can throw
Ellie
your dagger
is
as an action, by the way. And yes, that does count as a for your blows. You can throw as an action, you can throw as a bonus action. Typically people don't recommend it because it doesn't come back, but your one does. So
look again. It's a pretty awesome blade from an awesome man. Thank you. So
it
anyway,
is a rogue's weapon. So.
it, again, it's my squishy. Anyway, I'm going to
To you, this fire elemental looks just as big, scary, intimidating, and strong and healthy as he did before. To everyone else, it looks like it's dying, but to you, it looks powerful.
Okay. So I'm gonna make my way to Ollie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna heal him
Nice.
for as much as I can.
Okay.
Which would be 40?
As much
47.
damage as he needs.
I'm short 49 HP. You probably don't need that much, but
I can give you 47. You
There
need
we go.
healing either way. And I'm
Okay.
going to fox trot my way backwards a little bit from that audacity of a fire flame.
You would have to get within melee range, which means that you will have to take, if you wish to back up, his
Fire.
opportunity attack.
No, I don't want that.
Or you can attempt to throw at disadvantage because you're doing a ranged attack in melee.
I'm going to spend a key point and bonus action Patient of Defense. I'm going to dodge and foxtrot my way backwards. Thank you.
What does that do?
Let me pull it up for you.
Patient defense. Oh, you can use the dodge action. Okay.
Yep. I'm
Focus
gonna.
entirely until
Yeah.
the next turn. Any attack rolls made at disadvantage. Okay. So you back up. It will try to attack you at disadvantage. 21. Does that hit your AC?
Barely.
Oh, it does half damage to you. Here we go. So that's going to do a lovely
I just got my health back.
7
Why is
health
that so
damage.
much?
That's how much it's been rolling this entire time.
You know what?
That's going to do 7 damage to you as you back up. The flames lick out and wrap around your leg, tripping you a little bit as it crawls up and you kick it off. It's very annoying, but yeah, you are out of its reach again.
I don't want to catch on fire, so we're good.
Are you sure? You sure about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, as your action and your bonus action, so it will be Oliver's turn.
sorry, quickly checking one of my abilities real quick.
You're good. It really is looking like it's damn near dead. It is very injured, very, very hurt. It does look like a couple of the other folks are starting to stir. He's sitting up now, kind of watching this guy over here. Sitting up now, kind of watching you guys with piqued interest, it seems. These guys are starting to fly over to you. These guys, they're absolutely nothing's happening with them. They're not even noticing your battle or anything like that. They don't seem to care.
I'm very tempted. So many good options, but none of them seem like. But no good certainties.
Well, you could keep trading blows. Honestly, it seems to be working somehow.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm not concerned about continuing to do that. I'm concerned about that zombie and its 2 minions coming this way.
Yeah. Actually, we want to change a bit. I don't like this one.
How much damage does this thing do again? It does not say here.
The creature does 2d6
Oh, no,
plus
not
3
not that
oh.
thing. I'm looking at one of my other weapons.
Oh, okay. The
It does
sickle?
not say when I do that. I'm just gonna roll a damage roll and just.
Okay. You
Okay,
can
never
also
mind, it just says here.
right-click it. Yeah. You can also do that.
Yeah, dagger is definitely the better option here
Best of luck to
between
you.
that and the sickle. I can't believe I'm doing this, but okay. Apparently, I'm continuing to trade. First, I believe you said take the D10, and for starting my turn in the fire.
Yep. 1d10 halved.
Using those casual skills you learned from Jackson.
1 more damage to you. Honestly,
Okay.
yeah.
Swing! It's just close it immediately. Okay, let's try that again.
That'll hit.
Oh my gosh, watching that dice roll was very scary.
So it'll take 5 damage. You will take 4 damage. This has to be like the most like intriguing battle I've ever had in a game before.
You can do it. I believe in you.
It is.
Okay.
It
It's still
looks
at
like
this-
its fire is like dimming down at this point. Like it looks like if it was a person, it would be like if you chopped off both legs, both arms, and its tongue.
The worst part is I probably actually could destroy the zombie right now if it was actually a passable time to do that, which it's not. Oh, but I could probably do that next turn.
Hmm.
Anyway, offhand dagger.
All right.
I think that's a
You
miss.
unfortunately do miss. But you do take another 3 damage.
I'm glad I
God,
healed
it-
you.
Barely winding you down. Zombie's gonna hold its attack again. This buddy boo who's holding him is going to go another 30 feet. And then it's going to drop. Oh, actually, no, it's going to go 15 feet because it's dragging him. Sorry. So it's going to go over there. Oops. And then it's still going to be holding it. And then this guy is going to go over here. And then it's going to use its
I
ability
really wish I had
again.
my arrow.
It's going to use its ability again, trying desperately to actually do it this time. 75 or above. 75. It's going to spawn. Oh no. Oh no.
Honey,
Yes.
if you kill Ellie,
I'm not going
I'm
to kill
sending you to
Ellie.
Oliver's house.
I'm not killing Ellie yet.
I would personally drive you to his place, and you will stay there for the night.
With anger or
I'll let you decide.
I see. Okay. MEPHIT.
I mean, RAC is busted.
This is true. So we're gonna go with this buddy boo. Nice, cool. If you could go faster, game.
No, I meant our air conditioning is busted. You will have
Oh.
heck tonight.
Yeah. Be rough. Duke. And then it's gonna go with Duke and Duke and Duke.
I feel like you guys really got to just run
son
at
of
this
a
point.
freaking whore.
I rolled the dice.
You whore.
So let me.
You know what? You know what? No.
Let
No.
me
No.
put these guys on the
Yeah,
battlefield
no.
here real quick.
Ruby moved Ella.
All right, cool. So that's going to be this guy. On the plus side, they're all very weak. So he's actually going to use.
Oh, I
his
wish I was an
claws.
Echo Knight right now.
Yeah, I think
Or,
I'm
you
gonna
know, flurry of freaking blades.
That
think
one's
I'm gonna
going to
do my-
miss you
Some-
horribly.
I think I'm gonna do my stupid idea.
Yeah. So
If you catch me
essentially,
on fire.
this guy floats over, and you hear him like chanting. I don't actually know which spells you know, which languages you know. None that it speaks. So it just chants in a weird language that you honestly kind of grates on your ears a little bit. And 4 creatures just kind of rise out of the earth, kind of almost like undead summoning, except they're all very much so alive. And one immediately tries sideswiping you with his fist, and fails horribly at trying to do so. And then Fire Elemental, it's inside of Oliver, so I believe it deals. Oh, actually, no, it's whenever you start your turn. So it's just don't try to do 2 more attacks to Oliver. Trying desperately. It's barely attacking at this point. It barely looks like it can. 15's going to miss.
Yep, that's a miss.
And yeah, it's not looking good for this Fire Elemental. It's barely even trying. I would almost say someone would feel bad for it, but it's failing horribly.
I'm just gonna
mhm.
call over to Ellie to run when she gets her off action. Just get away from the group of monsters.
Oh.
Yes, and
Provoke
there's
4 attack of opportunity.
Five
Just
attack.
disengage.
Oh, that's true. You could. That one's going to miss you as well. And then that was that summoner's turn. And we're going to go up again. We're going to see what this spirit does this time. How you feeling, buddy? How are you feeling? How's your dice looking today, huh? How's your dice looking today? My God, you are worthless. You are the most worthless creature.
He's taking a nap.
You know what? That's exactly what he walks over here, curls up, fucking falls asleep. So you know that's not even a good place for him. You know, there you go, buddy. Take your not well deserved nap. Take your really shitty nap. There you go. I hope your sleep is full of like, I don't know, chasing bunnies. Okay. This guy is going to attempt to attack you with his claws. And he is going to. I'm gonna assume that misses. Allie?
Mine? Yeah.
Yep, alright,
I'm
cool.
at 21. Thank you very
This
much.
guy decides, well, everyone else has done it, and it hasn't worked. So you know what? Nah. I'm gonna breathe fire at you. There we go. It's gonna do that. Which means that it's going to. This guy's going to have to roll saving throw. Oliver's going to have to roll saving throw. This guy fails. Ellie's going to have to roll saving throw. And the Fire Elemental's going to have to roll saving throw.
Which saving throw?
Dexterity.
Okay.
Fire Elemental takes half damage. Oliver takes full damage.
That was.
I haven't rolled yet. What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry, that's
Okay,
Ellie.
never mind.
Okay, yeah. So you all take full damage except for the fact that those who are immune to fire. So.
I'm not immune. I am resistant.
Oh, sorry, resistant. Fire Elemental is immune. He takes no damage. Magma Spirit is immune. He takes no damage. Ellie, you take 6 damage. Oliver, you will take 6 damage. And we'll go and replace this block. I keep forgetting that this guy, that
Six?
all these guys are immune to fire.
Is that already scaled down? Sorry, I missed part of that.
3 damage for you,
Gotcha.
Oliver. 6 damage for Ellie. So that.
Dang, if it's fully immune to this, maybe this isn't a good idea.
And then Ellie, it's your turn. You have 4 people staring down at you.
Yes, and 4 opportunity attacks that I would not be able to avoid each.
Again, just disengage. It means
You
that
could
none of them can make
disengage.
reactions against you.
Yeah. Do a full
They
action
would be on
disengage.
you then.
Yeah, they would be.
My turn is next. I can retreat as well.
But do you have a disengage?
He does. Full action
Literally anyone
disengage
can
or
disengage.
yeah.
Okay.
It's only a bonus action
action.
disengage that is specific classes.
Then
Anyone can
I will
disengage.
do that then.
Okay. Da 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 da. Anything you want to do with your bonus action?
Skirt,
Do you
skirt,
want to
skirt.
stab this son of a bitch in the face?
Honestly speaking, yes.
Alright, well, you're more than welcome to. I assume your thing has a range of 30 feet.
It has 40 to 80, thank you.
Okay. Then yeah, you're well within range of this fire elemental. That's a 14. That's 23. That'll hit. Feel free to roll damage. 7 damage. Still isn't
Yeah.
dead.
How is it?
It
How
looks,
much health does this thing have, Sen?
Oh
it
my gosh.
legitimately, like, there's barely any flames around you. That's how injured it is. It has legitimately almost no flames surrounding you. It looks, like, to Ellie,
If it's at
still
one
looks
health, I'll
kind
be
of...
mad.
Even to Ellie, it kind of still looks like it's going good, like it's going strong, like it's a fearsome creature. To Oliver, you could kick it, you could lick it, and this thing would die. You're fairly confident. You're fairly confident that your tongue could put this thing out.
You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to... Or, sorry, it's not my turn yet.
Oh, it is.
Okay, screw it. I'm just going to immediately offhand strike it.
Okay.
And if it does not die, I'm going to disengage.
Okie dokie.
That's a
That
failure.
is an 11. It
Oh
does not
my
hit.
gosh.
Yeah, I'm just disengaging running.
Okie dokie.
I want to kill it so badly.
You and me both, but I unfortunately do not have the right kind of resources to finish it off.
I'm going to
Still
use my
holding its
freaking
action
dagger.
to move and to hit. This guy is finally going to move 15 feet over here. Drop the Ash Zombie, who held its entire turn, basically. So it's going to move a glorious 20 feet. To over there. And does jack shit. This guy is going to move... How fast? 30 feet. So it's going to move there. Attempt to take another swipe at Ellie. And it's going to... fail horribly. It's not even close. In fact, I don't think you would even notice as it just kind of bounces off your armor a little bit. This fire elemental is almost dead. Like, it's barely walking. Its normal 50 feet of speed is now going to go down to 25. Can I click you? Thank you. Which is still enough to get close to you. It is... What you're seeing, Oliver, is this massive bout of fire is actually limping towards you. You've never seen fire limp before, but this thing is actually limping. And it is going to hit you the first time. Feel free to take 10 damage.
10 fire.
And it's going to swing
That's
again.
the biggest it's ever hit me with. Yes?
It's really just spitefully trying to kill you at this point. 7 damage?
7.
Yeah. It's really spitefully trying to kill you. Like, there's no words for what this thing is doing aside from, fuck you, you hurt me, I'm gonna try to kill you. That's all it's doing. This guy is going to do the same thing to Ellie, going to try swinging at her. You can tell they're really focused on attack at the moment. Failing horribly, missing her again. As it attempts desperately to swing, and it's not even getting close to her arms. This one is going to move over there. And then back to the spirit's asleep now, so I'm just don't take it off the thing. It's done fuck all. So this guy is going to fly through its ally and is going to attempt to hit Ellie, and I'm going to guarantee it's going to miss. Yep. Even worse than its friend. And then finally, this guy is going to see it's all of its friends missing horribly, and is actually going to move up next to Oliver and attempt to swing at him. Assuming it's going to have a slightly better chance of hitting Oliver than the person who has not been hit a single time by its allies. And it's going to do half damage.
It matches, yeah. Is this fire damage or physical damage?
Physical. So you take 2 damage. Alright, it takes...
4. I take the full effect. They only took half damage because it was fire damage.
Yeah, it's... So it hits you, for... the glancing blow, so it does half damage. So it does 2. And one of those is fire, so it's actually only going to do 1 damage to you. So...
Oh, crud.
This little shit just... He barely, like, flicks his hand across your skin, and it nicks you ever so slightly. They all look kind of annoyed. Ellie, it's your turn.
So, can I just spin around really quickly with my, fry pan?
Oh yeah, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah.
They all look like they're really...
That'd be fun.
They all look like they're
That'd be
really
really fun.
shitty enemies.
So let's
Well,
see. I
They're
have
trying to do numbers on you, basically.
action with my fry pan, and then I can flurry of blows for a bonus action, making 3 attacks, and there's 4 of them.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll do that.
I'll leave this one to you. Should we finish
But
them off, or
Ruby
shall we
is
get out?
rolling buttons. We're good. I'm gonna distract these guys while you try to get out and get a hold of Arena.
I somehow don't think I'm going to be getting there or anytime soon.
All y'all sending stones are dead at the moment.
Though it could probably give us some cover if we need to run. Just need to keep focused on the direction we're currently going.
Yeah. Also, technically, not all of our sending stones are dead because Ellie still has a spare one for Bill. So,
Oh yeah, that's
heck you.
true.
Freaking fight me.
I am.
Anyway.
Feel free to roll your lovely attack.
My lovely battle pan, my lovely cast iron fry pans, twice the size of my head.
Hell yeah. That'll hit the first one, which I'll say is just this bottom guy. I forgot you do so little damage. Yeah. So that's...
You know what?
Alright. So he's injured. You pretty much clock him upside the skull. That'll hit. You clock that guy up the skull even harder. He is not looking happy. Is that... What? Okay. Weird.
There we
Okay.
go.
And
Okay.
13, that'll hit. And also, you're just knocking the senses out of these guys in front of you. So, yep. That was your 3 attacks. And your bonus action. So, that was your 2 attacks and bonus action. So,
Yep.
It
Okay.
is now Oliver's turn. So, yeah. This fire in front of you is
Oh, but this is a
legitimately
ranged
limping
attack.
towards you.
Oh, but this is a ranged attack. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, what the heck? Let's screw it. I'm just going to take 2 steps backward. Yes, I know I'm going to be taking an opportunity attack from 2 enemies from doing that.
You also take, because you're still on fire, 4 damage.
4.
Hmm.
Okay, make 2 attacks against me.
So,
Will do. He will attack you for nothing. And he will attack you for
Failure.
not quite as worse, but still nothing.
You know what, Sid? I'm going to say, screw this thing. I'm killing it now.
do it. Make Mama
Do it.
proud.
Hopefully.
Join the dark side.
Oh, but this seems like so much of an overkill. Yeah, I'm gonna use a first level slot instead.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire off another Ray of Sickness.
Nice, nice. Touch it more.
For the love of God.
That will hit,
Thank gosh.
and it will die.
Yeah, that's
Yes!
2d8 That is 2d8 poison.
Yeah, he had 2 health.
Oh
for,
my gosh.
For like the last 2 rounds, it's been sitting at 2 health.
So guys,
So-
I have one first level slot left. But
Yeah,
hey, I still have
so-
yay.
You hit
Yeah,
in the
I have 2
chest
second
frame,
level
and it
slots.
fucking just melts. Like, even the glass container, like, it hits the ground instead of, like, exploding in midair or anything like that. And the glass container shatters on the ground, and the guy he just dissipates. Like, his entire existence just dies pretty much on the spot. So it's dead.
Oh, cool. I'm also going to proceed to dagger toss at this thing as a bonus
Nice.
action.
Okie dokie. That'll hit.
Unmodified damage, that would be a d4. Where is...
And that'll
Okay.
deal some damage. Yeah. They are all looking hurt. Not super bad, but pretty hurt. They're also kind of annoyed at all y'all's existence. This ash zombie is going to very slowly continue making its way
Oh,
over to
no.
y'all. It has traveled a distance. I think how far has it traveled now? It's traveled over 100 feet to get to y'all in like 4 turns. It's gone a while. This guy, pretty much fucking nothing. I don't think either of you are carrying metal, so it's not really gonna do much. It's gonna fly over there. This guy here is going to decide to do a fire.
So, Sid, tell me about these methods. Do they look like they're made out of fire?
They do, 100%. Fire
Perfect.
lava combination between the two.
Perfect.
Yes. So it's going to hit the both of you with this. So that's another fire breath. I'm not even going to roll for its allies because they're immune. If you're free roll me
Saving
DC
throw is a
11.
DC 11.
Yep. They're really heavily focused
Are you
on
kidding me?
making y'all roll a lot. Trying to hurt you as much as possible. So Ellie,
Not
take no
today,
damage.
Satan.
Not today, Satan. And Dan, you'll be taking through 2 damage. And that's its turn. And then that's this guy. He's gonna be doing the exact same thing. So feel free to roll me that DC 11 again. Wow.
Yeah.
Ellie's perfectly fine.
No.
Oliver's also
No.
perfectly fine. You're pretty much just dancing out of the way of this massive bout of fire that is popping up. This guy is going to be doing the exact same thing. Feel free to continue rolling me that number.
Okay, look, I might have built this map for dex saves and acrobatics and jumping and everything, but not for, dodging freaking fire in.
They're having a very fun time just spewing lava at you. Alright.
There's
And
a
this
reason that the
guy's...
saying often goes. Usually it's the numbers that works better than power.
That's really what they're going for, I'll be honest. This guy is going to do the exact same thing. Well, not the exact same thing. He is going to... Oh, no. This guy specifically is going to be doing the exact same... Okay, one of them is going to be doing this ability yet again. Give me a... Nope, it fails. Alright, doesn't do anything. And then this guy, as the last buddy boo of the day, is going to be doing the exact same thing. Feel free to roll me that attack again. Ellie succeeds with flying colors, and
Up to
Oliver
say.
also succeeds with flying colors. Ellie, is your turn. You've been dancing around fire for the last probably 10 seconds or so. Just fire, fire, fire. There's a lot of fire. It looks like there's gouts of flames are just all around you guys at this point in time. Like pillars of lava and fire and all kinds of explosions of fire.
Since Ollie is closer to being out, I'm going to throw him the spare sending stone to get a hold of Rowena.
Okay. That'll be, I'd say, a bonus action to do it, and then Oliver has to roll dexterity to catch it.
Okay. Ellie's just gonna toss it and it's like, call Rowena as you go.
And he catches it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Not simply leaving you here, though.
So dumb. Okay, so
Oh
that
no,
just
I'm not staying to
leaves
fight. I
my-
have another idea.
So.
But that's for my turn.
What'd you like to do with your bonus action?
Flurry of blows, obviously.
All right. So we'll see how much damage you do with this.
Battle
Or flurry
hand,
blows you can only
battle
do
hand.
if you do your main action being
Attack.
attack. Which
Yeah.
it was not.
Fair
So you
point.
can hit one person. Who would you like to hit?
Is there one seemingly low? I feel like they're
Yeah,
all
he looks
equal.
kind of injured. You did slap the ever living shit out of him. But him
Yeah, I'll go for
and
that
his
one.
little buddy boo over here, they both look pretty concussed.
Okay, well, I'll go for the one right in front of me then.
Okay. Nice. That'll hit. And that'll do a lot of damage. He looks pretty much dead. Oops,
Go
sorry.
ahead.
Minus Duke. There we go. So he looks very injured. Now, as you guys are kind of running away from this, wiping up this general area and everything like that, we're actually going to... I assume you guys will be able to make it away from these guys who haven't hit you even once. It'll just take you guys a couple minutes.
Not
what would you like to
necessarily,
do?
Sin.
Oh.
I have a free cast of that.
Ooh. Ooh, okay. It definitely will not take you a couple minutes. Alright, yeah. Ellie is unfortunately also blinded by this, but that is fine.
I figure since she's standing on the ground, she could probably get a general feel for which direction the stairs go.
Yeah.
And just
Immediately falls
that
down the
goes
stairs.
I sure freaking
That's
hope
why my
not.
dex is high.
Yeah, you've been training in the forest for longer than you can imagine, so you have absolutely no ability to fall down these stairs. You've climbed up trees that are harder than these stairs are to navigate, so
So
pretty
yeah,
much
I'm just
second
gonna
nature.
kick up a huge cloud of black fog and then just say run.
Nice. All right. So we're gonna move you guys as I'm just gonna move these guys back a little bit, so we have a little bit more space to work with. As this guy is just straight up dead. Would have been really funny if you left this guy alive, and I'll look at you guys and just go, "Oh, he had 2 health remaining." That would have been hilarious. But okay, so you guys pretty much are back in this one. Yes, this one.
Yes.
There we go. All right. So you guys are back here. It does look like, as mentioned before, this is kind of sort of a rest area, almost similar to a tavern, but not quite. And this also appears to be a rest area of sorts. You guys also now know that going up there, without being stealthy in any way, shape, or form, like invisibility, ouch. Much ouchies.
Very ouchy.
Very ouchies.
Much as I'd love to go back up there or with invisibility, then the problem is finding our way back out through those monsters, because I'm fairly certain the king's not going to talk to us if he can't see us.
I mean, granted, but I'm sure we'll figure out something.
I'm a
We have to
spooky
get to the
ghost
king.
bitch.
Maybe we can stealth through twice if we're lucky. I mean, I
It still
picked
seems,
up a few skills from Jackson. It's okay. Maybe
still
we can
almost-
get through.
Maybe, but it still seems like it might be easier to find another way around them. Or to find a way to get rid of them, just simply so we don't have to try and work around them.
Water?
I mean, I can get you a few gallons, but I don't think that's going to be ending it. I wonder
I mean, it might help.
if we can find some time to rest. Maybe we can talk some of the dwarves into letting us use the rest area here. I might have another brew that could potentially help here.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Let's just hope that these things aren't acid proof. He just mutters under his breath at the frustrated tone as he starts moving towards the room.
Cool. You guys head up there, and you guys see what looks just be like a general regular dwarf folks who are just kind of sitting there. Various people sitting there. Seems like they're all miners. They've all spent a long time down in the caves. You're not really sure how many of them have even spent time above. But there's this one guy up here, the seeming bartender, who's just kind of sitting there, cleaning some glasses, and he looks and he goes, "Oi! Where's your pass?"
Just pull it out.
Oh. Damn. I was
Right here.
excited to fight something.
I'd really prefer not to right now. We're a bit lower on resources than we'd like to do that.
You went up into the, oh, what the fuck should I call it? The path of the king, eh?
You could say that.
Well, probably best that you stay down here, then. We can always use more miners.
I mean, I'm mostly just looking for a place to recuperate for a little while, but I guess if that's your price, I'm more than willing to give some level of assistance wherever I can down here in the meantime.
Huh? If
Well,
you're looking for a place to
we're-
rest, it's money.
Okay,
All
fair
right,
enough. We can
how
do
mu-
that.
Alright then, how much is a room?
A
He just says,
room would
going
be
through his
5
coins.
silver a person. Down here we don't have much aside from the miners, and they pay us in gems. You can
Is that
tell
price
he has
negotiable?
a racking voice because of probably something in his lungs.
You sound like you've inhaled a few too many fumes or ash down here.
I've been down here for 96 years, boy.
You know, let me take a quick look here. Just says digging through his pack, pulls out the alchemy jug. Would a few gallons of water help?
It's always nice to have water down here. There's very few supplies. I'll knock off 2 silver off your bill for some gallons of water.
I need to double check for certain, but I think this thing produces, I can't remember if it was 8 or 6 gallons of water.
I believe 8.
I'm gonna double check that one. Sounds right, but I want to double check just to make sure I'm not lowballing you.
Not a problem. But yeah. I just don't look at Ellie. 5 silver for the both of you. Per person.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fresh water,
And
8
Ellie.
gallons.
Nice.
We'll give the 5 silver.
Okay. He'll take the 5 silver.
I believe he said he kicked mine down to 2 for the water, so I'm just
Yep.
going to pass him the 2 silver and
Okay.
ask him if he has a barrel or something I can put the water in.
He walks over to kind of the back of the area, right over here, where there's several jugs, not jugs, barrels, and he pulls one that seems to be somewhat empty, places it on the counter. It's definitely not empty. It has at least 20 gallons of water in there, but he just choked it around like it was light. But it's definitely not full. It needs another 50 gallons before it gets full. But,
Well,
any amount is nice.
same in process. Rub the surface of the jug, call out for fresh water, uncork it, and start pouring.
Nice. He'll nod to you after it's done, put the thing away. The rest of the folks inside the tavern, general dwarves, they all look like they've been covered in soot or various mining rocks and stuff like that. And they all seem to be kind of talking to each other. Not quite cheerful, just kind of resting a little bit. Some are playing card games with one another. They all seem relatively healthy, aside from, breathing in huge amounts of coal dust and other dusts. But aside from that, they seem relatively healthy. You also know that dwarves they're insanely sturdy for their size and stature. So I'm assuming you're going to head to a bed and sleep?
Probably. Though, on the way, I'm probably going to, as Ellie requested, send the message to Ruina, filling her in
Okay.
on what happened back there. Probably adding in that we're all right at the moment, but we probably are going to need some extra hands to finish the rest of the route. Mostly to try and figure out where we can reconvene with her to assist with their search for Bill, because that should probably be something we finish first in that regard.
Mm-hmm. So with your
But that's
25 words or so, you managed to convey most of that. Like, we encountered fired creature, had a lot of enemies, are currently safe, resting, will need more help. That about right?
And probably, if I can, a quick "where can we meet" sort of thing.
Okay. Cool. So, now that we've done that, where are you guys? There you guys are. So, as you guys are walking through this area, this is roughly the same period of time that Rowena and Averin would have arrived here. Rowena would have gotten that exact message, and you have around 25 words to reply back with, Rowena.
Okay, so knowing that, I would think for a moment before saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
Is it 25 words because she doesn't have a sending stone? Because she does.
I
I
used
think
mine.
25 words is the default limit for sending in general, both
Yeah.
ways.
Okay.
And both have to not have been used for a big one, because essentially it's not speaking through her stone because her stone's dead.
Yeah, it's like a sending message.
Yeah.
It's just a reply.
If both stones are
I don't know
alive, you can speak
anything.
as much as you want to each other. If one stone is dead, you're just sending a sending message.
I don't know anything down here. Like I don't know how Rowena would convey where can we meet. What do you mean where can we meet? We can meet at the king. I thought that's where we were going to meet. Okay. Rowena would say,
Mhm.
"Knew you could do it. No worries." I thought we were going to meet at the king?
Confused
What do you
emoji.
mean? Hopefully be there soon. Might have found Bill. Okay, I have one word left.
Bye.
Bye.
Emoji.
But yeah, okay.
Cool. So,
My
yeah, you arrive at this very stone bridge thing. Hear a lot of people clamoring and talking inside. And we'll cut a little bit earlier to when Bill walked in here for the first time with his with Little Belly or Small Belly as they walked in. There's a couple of folks in here. Most notably, there is this dwarf. He's quite large. He's probably around 4 feet, 5 feet tall. So he's a lot bigger than most dwarves. He seems to be holding a shield, and seems to be kind of the kind of person who's like, he takes front, make sure everyone's behind him kind of person. Much bigger than you are, both tall and wide. There's a lady over here. She's wearing more medic kind of gear. So like robes and things like that, kind of ill-fitting in such an area like this, but she seems to be the one who takes care of people. And then this guy right here, you can see he's kind of he's wielding like a long sword, and then you can't see the guy in the far back there. But the guy with the shield kind of looks at you and he goes, "Hey, who are you?"
Hi, I'm Bill. Who are
Mm,
you?
my name is I won't call him Grudge.
Hi, Grudge.
Mm, good to meet you. Why are you
Say,
down here?
looking for something.
Oh,
And the miners handed me a pick. Therefore, I am, in a weird way, kind of helping. I was
huh.
looking for a really, really cold area down here, like a deep, cold zone.
Hmm.
And then I ended up here.
There's not too many cold areas, but there is one that we could potentially guide you to. It is next to some spiders, so we haven't gone over there just yet. Where's your passage proof?
Oh, here.
He climbs over the railings and looks over, just like, right, all right. You seem to be good. There's a couple of places around here. Unfortunately, there's been rumors of a lava drake who has slithered his way in, kind of under the ground. So be careful about that. They're nasty creatures with a foul temper, but thankfully they sleep most of the day. Near them is we like to call them ice crystals. He gestures behind you to where those bright blue crystals are. Um, those crystals are they're nice, they're cool, they're calming. They can also freeze you if you blow them up, which is unfortunate. We used to have 5 down here, but now we only have 4. But those usually tell you where the coldest areas are, and there's one a little bit to the west. Um, Sometimes they're useful, sometimes they lead to nothing, sometimes things huddle under there in protection of the lava. Thankfully, we have a dampening spell over the entire area, so not to worry, you won't burn to death just yet.
Oh, I'm not concerned about burning to death.
Oh,
Honestly, that's probably one of the most peaceful ways to go if you're gonna die some way. I mean, it's better than being stabbed or turned inside out magically or becoming enslaved to a deity that nobody likes and then having to fight to the death.
that sounds
There's a lot.
strangely personal.
More like something I've witnessed at this point. You know, there's a lot of horrible ways to die. Dying via fire is probably not that bad in comparison to some things,
Hmm, fair
I
enough.
think.
So why are you trying to search for the ore? Down here is where very few go except for the experts. He stares at Small Belly. It's not a nice stare.
Oh, I'm looking for an ore that can kill a deity.
You're looking for the god's tears?
Yeah, I kind of have a grudge that I need to deal with, and the only way to deal with it is via very violent stabbing.
Well, friend, unless you're astonishingly lucky, mining for that will take you most of your life.
You know, they call me an idiot savant, so maybe.
Well, we're gonna head out here soon, probably after we get some rest. We just came back from an expedition, so after that we can head out, start mining down one of the walls, the cold area. We hadn't really thought about searching that because there's a bunch of spiders over there, but we can break down that wall with you. If there is something there, well, I'll be damned. You'll be the first one who have ever found one. And unfortunately, that also means that there's a potential chance the fire giants will catch wind of our adventures. But I think we can beat those sons of bitches. But spiders are gonna be a whole different matter entirely. You ever seen a spider so big that if it latches onto your face, it's still bigger?
I seen a mushroom that talked to me
You know
and were
what?
bigger than
I
any of
would
us.
not doubt that.
Yeah, life is weird.
Hmm. Anyway, so if you want to join us for some dinner, we just got some sweet flesh. Not really sure what it's from. It's either a zombie, or a spider, or a weird demon creature, or spider. We're fairly confident it's spider, but we're not really sure. We cooked it really hardcore, mostly using the lava and the forge, which is powered by the
Sure.
lava.
I mean, I could eat.
Small Belly's like, I can always eat. Not very much. That's why I'm small. Uh-huh. Why are you traveling with this dwarf friend guy?
Him or me?
What?
Him or are you asking him or are you asking me?
You.
Oh, I asked. I jumped off a bridge, floated down to talk to the people that were mining. Asked them where the coldest area was because if something's called the tier, I don't think tiers are hot. So there's that. And they were like, oh, and they sent him with me to lead me to a cold zone, and then we ended up here.
Ah.
It's not very cold here.
No. No, it's not. This is generally the place you go to when you are incredibly experienced, have a lot of, advantage against other creatures, and are able to withstand many and great amounts of danger and death, and heat. Torrents of heat. Only in specific areas are there chills. Also, he's about as blind as a bat, and his sense of direction is nothing. Small Belly pipes up with, all true.
Huh. Fair.
Dad didn't actually know where we're going. Sorry about that, bud.
And to be fair, it was either you show me some form of way or I wander around aimlessly by myself.
That's a fair point.
And while I lived most of my life in the woods by myself, I've used a pickaxe for 5 minutes. Pretty sure I'm semi-experienced at this point. Acid makes mining easier,
Kiddo.
though getting it back out is kind of hard.
Yeah, you don't really seem like the type that would use a pickaxe. He stares you up and down. Small.
I prefer the term compactly aggressive.
That's a good term. Hey, Bean! And you see the last dwarf dude pop his head out. He's extremely small, even smaller than you. He's a good 1 foot 8 inches. He's very small. As he leans over, he's wielding what looks to be a very, very lovely knife. As he leans over and goes, yes, yes. And he goes, we found another. What'd you say? Something aggressive?
Compactly aggressive.
We found another compactly aggressive person for you. Hi, Ruby. Are you trying to yell?
Sorry, just the
Yeah.
timing. It's just like we found another compactly aggressive person for you. Oh, hey, Ruby.
Get out.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know why. I'm picturing just Ruby standing at Sin's door menacingly.
They wandered in, apparently. I don't know if you can vaguely hear them.
Slightly.
A lot of thunk punks.
Hmm.
A lot of thump thunks. Alright, there we go. Didn't want anything to echo. Let me go lock my door real quick. Unless... Okay. Never mind. Ellie already locked the door. Okay. Anyways. As I was saying. Sorry about that.
It's all good.
Yeah, there's this dude. He looks absolutely fucking insane. by the way. I mean, he's like, he's has kind of like a green tint to him. He almost looks like a goblin from like his size and form. And he's like leaning over with like a crazed fucking smile. He's also holding a, in his other hand, possibly meat. You're not really sure what it is. You're fairly certain he found it himself based on everything that you're seeing here. And, Grudge kind of like shivers a little bit while looking at him. He's like, yeah. Beans had a bit of a time down here. He once spent 3 years solidly alone. Yeah.
I mean, that's not that bad. Try 15.
Fair. 15 years would be kind of bad.
Yeah.
He kind of went crazy after the third dragon that tried stomping on him.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. I like dragons. I eat spiders and all of the millipedes.
You know, they actually can be kind of tasty if you know what you're doing.
Yes.
Granted,
Right,
I'm pretty
so
sure I'm not the norm.
yeah, we try not talking to him as much as possible.
That's fair.
Oh, okay, Bean, you can go back to prepping dinner. Yes.
Neat.
Right. Anyways, yeah, come on in. We have our little desktop set here, so we can send people message. We don't use it very often, to be honest. No one ever really comes out of this area. Sometimes they send us people come down here, and then they die. We don't die because we're smart. We also been down here for 115 years. Been a while.
That's a long time.
Yeah. Been mining the entire time.
So wait,
We actually developed most of this cave ourselves.
Oh, wow. Wait, do
Yeah.
y'all not know that there's a war going on the surface then?
Well, we hear rumors every now and again, but if it don't mess with our mining, I don't care.
I don't think it can.
Hmm?
At least not easily.
Yeah. Well, if they do, war does come down here, I'll be the first to soak their head in lava. Lots and lots. Or I'll just feed them to Bean. Bean's hungry.
Question, does he like Molotovs?
I don't think he's ever seen a Molotov cocktail, I'll be honest.
Hey, Bean!
Yes.
You know what this is? Is Bill just holds out a Molotov.
No.
So what you do is you light this end, and you throw it, and it explodes into a ball of fire.
He immediately grabs it with one hand and he starts licking it.
Yeah, that'll do it. It's just beer at the end of the day.
Yeah. Oh, I can kill so many spiders.
Neat. No,
Immediately just fucking like, he legitimately like goes onto all fours and fucking crawls around the corner of this doorway.
he's friendly.
I wouldn't call that friendly, but sure.
I mean, to be fair, you try talking to a dragon that threatens to kill all your friends if you don't entertain it well enough.
That's fair. This over here is we like to call her the medic. Yeah, that's what they call me. And this baby over here, his name's just, Stab.
Hi, Stab.
Sup? How you doing, bud?
Doing alright.
Nice.
Question, do you guys like stabbing things?
Not really. I stab anything that tries to kill me. Well, I can't say the same for Bean here. I'm pretty sure he'll stab anything that comes within 10 feet of him that's look even particularly tasty. But He kind of looks at him as Bean is currently going through like 3 different boxes, and it kind of looks like a rat that's having a party. I'm pretty sure he has a few nuts loose in his skull, you know?
That's fine.
Yeah. And you see Medic kind of look at you, and she's just like, yeah, we all get names based on kind of what we do here. Grudge, yeah, he has a grudge against fucking everyone and everything. I'm a medic. I heal people that I need to. I pray to, actually, I don't really know the god that I pray to at this point, but they still have powers, so, I just cure those who I can, kind of using the powers of the lava and the sun that I can't really see, but I believe it's still there somewhere. And I just kind of pump that healing magic into people when they start dying, and once they stop coughing up blood or pissing blood, whichever one stops first, I usually go on to another one. And, I mean, stab just stabs things. Bean, we didn't actually give him his name. He just started screaming Bean at one point. Every time he goes into combat, he just screams Bean, and then he latches onto their face like a weird, creepy spider thing, and then starts ripping it apart. Sometimes he'll eat their eyeballs while they're still looking at him.
Oh.
Yeah, he's very effective what he does. I just am not really sure what exactly he does, you know?
He's a very nice cannibal.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't killed any of us yet.
That's good.
I will eat anything that dares try to kill me. Oh.
Well, good thing I don't plan on attempting to kill anybody, because that's not really why I'm here. Oh, so
Yeah, so he's, as long as you don't try to kill, I mean, he won't try to eat you, probably.
I mean, I wish him luck.
If you start lighting on fire, he may think of you as like a roasted chicken.
Oh, no. I prefer acid.
Wow. Well, then don't fall in the lava. I can only heal so much.
I don't want to, and I hopefully won't. And if I attempt to fall in the lava, well, magic is a wonderful tool.
Fair enough. So I'm assuming you're going to take a long rest, kind of eating your fill, having actually a reasonably good time with these folks. Stab is honestly just a nice guy in general. He keeps his sword pretty much permanently in his grip, even when it's on his waist. Probably where he gets the name Stab from. Bean is an absolute fucking psychopath, and he makes it very fucking clear that he's insane within about 10 minutes of you sitting down. But he's fairly nice for the most part, aside from him screaming random obscenities and stabbing random things that go through. There's once a rat that ran across the room. It stopped being a rat about 3 seconds after he grabbed it, and then it stopped resembling any form of meat about 10 minutes after. And Grudge, he just kind of seems like an asshole for the most part, but like a reasonable asshole. And Medic, honestly, she just seems like party mom trying desperately to keep everyone alive and not eating each other's throats. But they seem to all be getting along for the most part.
Neat. So have you guys ever stepped into the belly of a blue dragon?
They definitely have not, but they are very curious about your stories. So they'll probably listen to you for like the entire time that you guys are resting, everything like that.
Yeah, Bill's just gonna start rambling off the things that have happened.
After about a long rest or so feel free to take a long rest. The girls are approaching the area. You guys, at this point, are hearing the telltale voice of Bill rambling off about one of billions of ventures that you guys have had at this point that are frankly practically unbelievable. You're fairly certain they slept at some point, but you're not really sure when. He's talking about various voices and various topics and laughter, and honestly, it sounds like a pretty good time after this bridge.
Oh, why are you emphasizing the bridge, DM?
Oh, the bridge is kind of hot. Bridge wants to be complimented,
Well, that that sounds like Bill, and that's who we're here to see.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I will deal with him later if the DM pushes.
Yes.
I got a message from Oliver, which is what you probably heard me talking to myself about. Yeah. They want to meet up, but I thought we were going to meet up at the King, so I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. I guess we'll find out eventually. We just got to go get Bill and, get going.
Indeed.
Okay.
Just
So,
proceed
after-
as usual, then, I
Yep.
imagine.
Just head on across.
As you guys walk across the bridge,
See-
nothing happens. It's a perfectly normal stone bridge with no feeling of falling or anything like that. It's a perfectly stable bridge that probably has been there for more decades than you guys have been alive.
Good.
I just cross it really, like, casually.
Absolutely just walking. You guys see about the same group as Bill did. You see Bill in front of you. Only 3 of the 4 people, all listening to the stories. You vaguely hear some kind of munching of some sort right past Stab over here, which is where Bean is. But yeah, you just see Bill probably standing on top of this railing, good foot or 2 above everyone else, speaking his many stories.
Probably.
Sneak
Bill!
up behind him and tap him on the shoulder.
Rowina's
hi.
not going to do that. She's going to say, Bill!
Oh, hi, what's up?
We've been. And the first thing that came to mind was, I don't know if you guys. But I've been falling for 30 minutes. We've been looking for you for
I love
30 minutes. We've been looking for you, Bill. Why'd you just. You can't just go off on your own all the time.
I can and I will.
You disappeared so suddenly, Ellie got concerned you'd just mysteriously vanished or been kidnapped.
Yeah, you kind of have to inform people that you're hanging out with because they might care about you.
I mean, yeah, and
The good doctor set out bait for you.
that sounds like he wasted some beer then.
Yes.
What do you mean, yeah, and?
Yeah, yes, and is
I don't understand. What do you mean, and? There's
is
no
there-
and. Just like inform people before you leave.
Honestly, I was expecting something else. Well, I would if people weren't talking about things that I frankly zoned out. I just wander off. It's just kind of my thing. I mean, to be fair, you and Averin both wander off without saying anything.
I knew he was going to bring that up.
That's fair, but you do get Ellie rather worried about you, so
They
sent off to
know.
find you.
They know that I'm supposed to be coming and going. I'm a scout.
You
And
come
I'm
away
just
without a
weird.
word. Yeah,
I'm sorry,
you
what?
do. I mean, you can say that all you want, but it still doesn't. You still counter Bill trying to find a word. You're still hypocritical in that aspect because regardless of being a scout, you still don't say anything.
But they
And-
already know.
Knowing but saying something, yes, and they know that I wander off. I've done it since they've met me. Therefore, they should know.
Have you, though?
Yes, actually. I constantly wander off.
But
This
not
is
as
true.
far as this.
That's also true.
To be fair, we were all in the mines when I started wandering around. If they left the mines at any point, that's their fault.
Mm,
Oh, so
I've-
I wandered literally through the entire citadel while they were in the slums. It's
I
probably
didn't know
just as bad.
that.
Yeah,
Goodness.
I met your mom. It was weird. Your house is very nice.
Of course it is.
It's very lonely though. I feel bad for your mom. Go give her a hug. She's a sweet lady.
Don't tell me what to do.
It
I
makes
will.
good bread.
Then don't tell me what to do.
I'm informing you of what you should do. I'm not telling you. You can do what you want, as you always tend to do. But one way or another, we would like for you to come back and talk to the king with us.
I can't. I'm currently doing something important.
Oh,
Would you like to inform us? of what this
Looking
is.
for an ore that can kill people.
That's so.
More or less. Yeah, that's kind of it. Look, we need weapons. We are in desperate need of stronger and stronger weaponry. If I can
Mm.
get the ore to make us better weapons, I'm gonna look for it.
Can you do that after we meet with the king, though?
I mean, you guys are free to do that. I don't really have much interest. A king's really neat, but a
But what if he
dragon
could
is
give us
neater.
good weapons?
Not what I'm looking for. The stuff I'm looking for is rare.
Magical or otherwise mystical, I imagine.
I believe mystical more than magical.
Mm.
I don't really know. He didn't say. Regardless, now I'm just. It's important to look for, and I don't want to give up my search when I've already taken this much time in my day to attempt to. Plus, I made new friends, and I kind of want to see them stab stuff.
Hmm.
Perhaps we could tag along on your or adventures if it's quick or sometime
I have
such.
no idea how long it's going to take.
Mm.
I'm mainly just here to make sure you're okay.
Oh
But
yeah,
if you
no,
want to stay,
yeah, no,
Averin, that'd be great.
Averin having to
Uh,
really debate this statement. Just like, oh shit.
Because then we could have someone with Bill, so Ellie won't worry too much. And oh, here she hands over her sending stone. You can't use it today, but you should be able to use it. Wait, yes, definitely in how many hours? How many hours would it be, DM?
Probably y'all just hit like 8 p.m. So probably another like 5 hours.
Yeah, just give it like at least 8 hours, and then you can message
Okay. Is this
any
why
of us.
everyone was talking? Okay, random thing.
Hmm?
Is this what everyone used to talk to me?
Yes.
Yes.
Then why are people worried?
So now you have one. I'm going to, I guess, get a new one when I get back to Ellie.
Well, I don't believe it would be safe for you to head back by yourself. You did now.
Wait, are we
You
still
did great.
invisible?
You
No,
would be,
I don't
yes.
believe so. What?
You guys
Really?
haven't turned off your invisibility, and it's only been like probably 10 minutes since you turned on your invisibility. So unless you actively chose to turn off invisibility, you would still be invisible.
I imagine we probably would have before we
That'd be
went
up
to
to you
talk to
guys.
Bill.
Bill is very used to talking to things people can't see. You have
The rest of the crew just thinks Bill's fucking insane, so.
yeah.
I think Averin would have turned it off
Okay.
for that dramatic entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't believe it would be safe for you to head back by yourself. You
Go on.
well it now I'm not insulting your abilities or anything. You did
Mhm.
fine, but you did almost die.
No, I didn't.
You crushed several skulls accidentally, kept
I was
tripping over
fine.
boxes.
I move
You-
fast.
We
I
did.
literally took no damage.
Did she?
She did not take any
Well,
damage, but she did have like 5 enemies staring at her on like
yeah, at
various
one point.
occasions.
You
She
truly
also
attention.
almost had a boulder slammed into her face because of the salamander.
This is true. This is true. This is true.
You almost got a boulder thrown at you. You must have attracted the attention of at least 5 weird fire things before I turned you invisible.
Well, just hit me with invisibility again, and I'll head back. I know the way back. I know the way we came in, so it should be super fast.
Okay, so what what
Now you
I
have to
think
think of a
after-
good reason as to why you wouldn't.
I mean,
Okay.
if you need a refresh on the invisibility, I can handle that for you.
Oh, see,
Bill has
great.
it too!
As Bill was
Fantastic. You
going-
don't even need to worry about it, Averin.
Yeah, here you go. Do you want it now, or do you want it in like a minute or two?
That before I set off, so not just yet. But thank you.
Gives a thumbs up.
Averin's sweating.
I just feel like I should head back with you. I don't want to see you ambushed on in the middle of the thing, especially since you're giving Bill your sending stone.
I think
Uh,
she'll be fine.
Yes. I'm a scout. I know how to go by myself. Scouts are on their own all the time. Averin, group? What are you talking about, group? And you were pretending to be me.
I mean, I think she'll be fine. If she needs something, I mean, uh, I mean, to be fair, I don't think you're gonna be in any danger. Knowing you at this point, you've come and gone so much. You're like me. I have faith you are capable.
See, that's one of you two. And I have faith in myself, so that's 2 of 3.
I have plenty of faith in you, but I could only imagine what Ellie would say if I just left you on your own to go about.
I'm
She
sure
would
she won't.
likely not blink an eye, given how much Rena's on her own anyway.
Yeah. She was worried about Bill. It'd be better for you to stay with Bill. I'll head back, help with the king, easy peasy.
Yeah, by the way, it's really confusing that people worry about me, of all people. I'm literally the one person who's literally set up. Like, most of my spells are literally to get me out of dumb situations that I create myself. I was taught to be very specific. If
Well-
you're gonna do dumb stuff, because my mentor had no faith that I wouldn't, he made sure I had a way to get out.
To make a point, I wasn't concerned. I was actually saying you would be fine.
Of course.
And
It's
Averin kind of convinced me to come with.
That's weird.
And I was also, I can track people pretty well. So
I mean, that's fair.
finding someone in the mines, it's kind of like,
It's a new experience.
yeah. So that's kind of why I came. But having said that, Bill wants to find some weird ore. I'm sure I can lead everyone back here after we're done talking. Easy peasy. And then, yeah, we can meet up again.
Neat. Sounds like a plan.
How, DM, how long would it take me to get back?
At absolute full top speed,
Yeah,
15 minutes.
15 minutes. Oh, okay, I mean, I'll go a little bit sneakier than that.
Probably about like 20 minutes or so then.
Okay. Because I was about to say, maybe I should
Is that you know the path now,
take
and
a
it's
nap.
not hard to follow the preset path all the way to the king area, and you're being completely invisible, so you won't have to worry about stealth as much as you had to before because you were searching previously. So
Okay,
pretty much 20
Well-
minutes and you'll be good.
that settles that then. Avon, you stay, chill with Bill, help him find this weird ore. I mean, there's some gems out there, I think. You could probably get those and sell them, right?
Well, that is fair.
Grudge will
How-
kind of raise his hand and just go, yeah, there's a lot of gems out there. We mined quite a few. He pulls out a thick-ass diamond the size of his hand. We found this the other day, but we really don't have any use for it, so he puts it back into his bag. Yeah.
Take the diamond.
Sometimes Medic might be able to use it, but like, we're not dumb. We haven't died. Who would do that?
Yeah.
Neat.
Just casually putting like a 500 gold piece fucking diamond back into his bag. Like it was, like pretty much just like flings in there like it was a 20-piece ruby.
Yeah.
The only question that, the only thing that Averin's concerned about is, will Rowena get there before, Ellie and Oliver get to the king?
You have
Oh
no
yeah, it sounds
idea
like I
because
should.
you
Yeah.
don't know that they got stopped.
Wait,
Yeah,
no, I told her.
no,
I told her
yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
Oh, did
Rowena
you?
did tell her.
Oh,
Yeah.
then absolutely they would. You would know 110% they would get there long before Ellie and Oliver make it to the king. In fact, they would probably wait for Rowena to get to the king.
Yeah.
Well, I said I'd meet them at the king because they had a fight. And I was like,
Oh.
oh, I knew you could do it. And then I told Averin that I had responded to that, so she knows that they had a fight. Hey,
Oh,
Bill,
yeah,
they,
they-
had
they
a
would-
fight.
Mhm.
They're okay. Just thought I should inform you, you know, because they're like your friends.
Yeah.
Right?
I know they'll be fine. They're capable people.
Exactly.
I don't get the whole thing of like we all know each other are capable. I'm pretty sure they killed a person in Mercy at some point before I met them. That was like apparently mind controlling a ton of people.
I remember that, yeah.
I'm not that concerned because I have faith that they'll be okay. I mean, Ellie has a giant pan. Oliver's a medic, more or less. He's capable of healing people and doing things.
They don't really
Unless-
have much range, though.
No, but
To get up close is dangerous.
true. But at the same time, if they really need to, they could probably run. I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll be fine.
The only reason I was like, you would be okay is because, as you said, most of your stuff is built for you to be okay on your own. But
Yeah, and,
Ellie, Oliver, I'm not 100% sure about them.
yeah, they'll be fine.
You know what?
I mean, I did give Ellie that arrow.
Has
But
been
anyway,
useful.
yes. Yeah. I told you she needed range. Okay. I will see you guys in possibly a couple hours.
All right, you have fun. So Bill just snaps his fingers and
Thank you.
turns invisibility.
Stay safe. Don't lose the stone.
Mm-hmm.
What you'll be doing, Avril?
Everyone's just having panicking over here. Doesn't know how to convince Rowena that because if Averin just insists, it's gonna look suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
But she can't convince Rowena not to go because she knows how Rowena is. So Averin is just standing there besides the unsuspecting Bill, just
Yeah, he has no idea.
Yeah, your
I
deception
honestly
is
don't know
plus
what Averin
11.
would
So yeah,
do.
you don't your passive your passive deception is so high that you have a stone cold face right now.
yeah, she just
Think of a
hold it
lie.
still.
Yeah, if you have any lies to think of, we need a hamburger. Could you go get one?
Ellie learned Dwarvish while you were gone. In the 24 hours you were gone.
You know.
Yeah, no. Rowena
So,
will.
yeah. We just
start
grab
heading
books
out.
it. Yeah. What?
I mean, I
Yeah. Yeah.
don't particularly
Averin's just
look at it. I'm
standing
still
there
being somewhat
looking-
careful.
Yeah. Averin's just staying there looking kind of stone faced. It clearly in a state of shock to some degree. Bill, if you want to, you can roll perception against her passive if you think Bill would have noticed.
What's Averin's passive deception?
21.
Has a deception is 21.
That's definitely higher than my passive. Bill would be paying attention to them, so he would roll. I'll roll for.
Oh!
No. As always, Bill's just like, yeah, no, this is fine.
Bill just standing there like, nah, you look fine. Cool, let's go. Jesus.
Yes. Rowena will be stopping by the salamander, so you do have a little bit of time. Just
Yeah.
gonna go have a quick little.
Cool. You are completely invisible, so the salamander
Yep.
doesn't really. Actually, I'll roll his perception and see if he hears your footsteps. I severely doubt he will, but he might. Nope, no, he doesn't. He's just staying there, slowly and very sadly munching on a small rat. He's like,
Baby.
So before I get too close in there, I'm gonna say,
Mhm.
"Hey, I'm coming in. I'm invisible because he knows I'm coming.
my
Way back.
friend.
Stop calling me your friend."
Oh, okay.
Okay,
My
so
companion person.
true. You
Oh.
were my guide. I was your client.
Oh, I thought we had a deeper bond than that. But okay.
Why would you think that?
Oh, I just assume I become friends with anyone I talk to.
That's not how it works.
Oh,
Yeah,
how do I become your friend?
over time, and
Oh,
experiences shared.
nice.
Yeah, it takes a little bit, but eventually.
Okay.
I really appreciate, you leading us here. So that's a step in the correct direction.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, you're almost there.
Almost buddies. There we go. I like
Yeah,
that. As close as I've
sure,
got to with
almost
anyone else.
buddies.
Yeah.
Not friends, almost buddies. Yes.
Nice.
Mhm.
I wish my
So-
parents thought the same way, but it's okay.
Right. I'm going to be heading back real quick. You can't see me, so I assume it's going to be pretty easy for me to just slide on back.
Yeah.
I just wanted
Just
to
follow
stop
the
by
path.
and double check on you. How is he looking? Is he looking?
He
like,
looked
kind of-
perfectly fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, do you want me to draw up a small map? I'm pretty good at it. I've been doing it for the entire time I've been down here.
You're made of magma. What? Would you fry anything you would draw it on?
Oh, I made it out of stone. He reaches into a
Jesus.
weird portion of his body. He pulls out legitimate rock that it's real pitch black, but it's just a straight up rock, and it looks like he's painfully carved a map into it.
Okay.
I made
Do I
this a
understand
while
the map?
ago. You would understand it, yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty impressively detailed, honestly.
Yeah, it looks painstakingly done.
Yeah. It's been doing this, I don't even know how long. It's one of the only things that matters to me now.
And you want to give it to me, an almost buddy?
Yeah. You're the only person I know who I would treasure this with.
Oh, goodness gracious. Me, myself, on the other side of the screen here, not Rowena. This is killing me.
This poor dude.
Okay. So you're like an amateur cartographer?
Oh yeah, I love making these maps. I don't get to do them very often because he kind of raises up his fire hand thing. But I love doing this. Only one of these spots, he kind of gestures to one of the rooms that he's made. This took me 3 weeks to make. I don't have any chisels or anything, so I grind at it with my hand.
Well, you're very talented.
Oh, thank you.
I will borrow it. I will not be taking it. I'll return it to you.
Yay. What does borrow mean?
It means take it for a little while,
Okay.
not forever. So you don't have to make a new one.
I'll work on one of my other ones. He reaches into his. You don't really know what he's reaching into. You assume it's his flesh, but it's weird. And he pulls out another one. He seems to have several of these from the looks of it, and they all different regions. He's yeah, I've mapped out all the different areas this place, and I mark of anything importance. Down here is a couple of things of importance. Over there is ice crystals and stuff. They're pretty nice. And yeah, this cold areas for some reason over there is pretty cool. Cool. No one's ever wanted to look at them though.
Oh my goodness, this sounds. Did Bill say anything? Am I using.
You know, Bill's
Extra
trying to
knowledge.
find a cold
Yeah.
area. Yeah.
But did I know that? Did I hear him
He told
talk
you it,
about
yeah.
that? Okay. Shit. I've already used up so much time. Okay. You know
Oh,
what?
like
Let me
2
introduce you to someone you might enjoy.
A friend?
You know what? He actually makes a lot of friends. So you could be
Oh.
friends with him.
Yay!
And I think you know exactly what he needs to know.
Whoa.
I
I
know.
do?
So you're going to be like, you're going to have so much information for him. I think he's going to enjoy you.
I've never had information for people before. They
You had
usually
some for
tell me
me?
I'm just stupid.
Well, you're not stupid.
Oh.
You're just not exactly smart.
Oh.
And that's okay.
Oh. Oh.
I'm not smart either.
Oh. Well, my parents have kind of said that to me before. Just
Okay, yeah.
not
Well,
not quite in that way. That was actually kind of nice to hear, honestly.
can I, if I touch him, do I get damage?
It doesn't seem like he's radiating any heat, so you could try.
Okay, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna tell him, hey, give me, like, hold out your hand. I'm gonna grab your hand. I'm gonna lead you to where he is because I'm invisible and I don't know if you can follow me.
He cannot. He's gonna hold out his hand and you'll place it in. He
Or your
seems to
tail, I don't
actively
know.
like reduce the heat generated by his hand as you touch it, so it's not hot to you. And he just goes, "This is the first time I've ever had contact." Aww.
You had contact with a boulder a little bit earlier,
Oh yeah.
like full body contact. But I
It
guess
was
you
like
mean
a
like
hug.
with another living,
Just more
another living
painful.
person. Yeah, exactly.
It was the best
Okay.
hug I've ever had.
Well, I hope you get even better ones in the future. Come with me, and she'll take
Okay.
him back. Oh,
Ruby is messing with Ellie's phone. The only reason I know that is because Ruby just tried to call me on Discord.
And that'd be fine, Navrin. Unless your character is planning on doing anything to stop everyone, you're pretty much just with Bill right now.
Yeah.
I think Averin is like panicking and trying to like I imagine that she just like looks really distracted because she's trying to figure out a way to make this work.
yeah.
How do I
she's
stop
kind of put on the
myself
spot
from
right now.
dying? Yeah.
Yeah.
So he kind of comes along with you, wherever your character token went. Oh, there it is.
No, I'm on this.
Yeah, he kind of just like follows you all the way up to Bill.
All the way over to Bill.
All the way.
Shoom.
All the way. He seems overjoyed at this. At Bill and rest of the crew, including Avalon, you just see a fiery salamander person walking into the area with a fucking overjoyed expression, having his hand just kind of being lifted up ever so slightly. He's like, "I'm gonna meet a new friend, my only friend. I'm gonna get a friend instead of an almost buddy. They're kind of like friends, but not quite as nice.
Exactly.
No offense,
yes.
dear buddy."
No offense taken. That's what I told you.
Sweet.
Oh, hello. I'm back. I'm back real quick.
Hello? Yes?
I stopped by to speak with our almost buddy. And he seems to know a little bit that I think Bill might be interested in.
I was told I would get my first friend today.
Hi.
Bill is
Are
the,
you my friend?
Exactly.
I'm everybody's friend until they make me mad.
Whoa. I have a friend now.
Yeah, go hang out with your friend.
Hi.
I need to go.
Hi.
I have a friend that she told me you would like my maps. He pulls out a map that is of this area. It's a giant slab of black stone. I make maps.
I remember you said something about looking for a cold place, and he said something about icicles, I think. So
I know some cool places here. Yeah.
That are really deep down.
God. I spent a long time doing maps.
Hey, we found a map guy, but he's a lizard.
Grudge kind of like looks over his shoulder and he's just like, normally we kill those things as soon as we see them.
Don't kill this one.
I like friends.
He's harmless.
Yeah. I got a hug from a boulder. Does that count as a hug?
If you want it to be.
Oh. That was the best hug I've ever had. Do you get hugs? Bird person?
From the dead.
Whoa. You make friends with the dead too? That's impressive.
Yeah.
Are they nice?
Sometimes.
Ah. Dead people! Can I be your friend? Are they telling you anything?
Bill's just gonna stare at him blankly. Probably looking at whatever is around him as well.
Yeah, no, there's not many of them are really saying anything down here. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of spirits.
You'd be surprised how few there are here. It's really quiet. It's weird.
Yeah. And then Grudge kind of like leans over. He's like, yeah, it's not a whole lot that die down here because there's not a whole lot that are sent down here, you know?
That's fair.
It probably means the people who die down here, the things that die down here, are probably really interesting to talk to.
Yeah. Well, not a whole lot of people that die down here would have any reason to stay down in this hellhole. Unless they really fucking hate whoever was in this hellhole.
Therefore,
moment
the
hits
point
them.
being of interest.
Bill would be able to hear as he says that. There's just a voice behind him that says, yeah, fuck you too, asshole. But clearly there's no one who's died down here that possibly could hate any of us. That same voice, fuck you sideways, asshole. You can tell there's one voice in particular that really hates this guy.
Bill's just not gonna say anything. He's just gonna let him live in his own world. As he's just gonna casually just sit there. Yep. Sure. Yep.
But yeah, and so, Rowena, you start heading off on your track, and
Yep.
the salamander gets his first friend after so long.
Not me.
Not you, he's almost buddies with you.
Almost buddies. Oh, I'm gonna dispel my
Oh,
what
cardinal
is
of
it?
arrows?
The cordon. Yeah, cordon of arrows.
Yeah, you pick up your arrows, just like, alright, that's not useful anymore. Cool. Did its job. Alright,
Bring back
so
my
unless
4
Bill or
arrows.
Avron, you want to say anything to this newfound buddy boo?
Averin will look to Bill and she's like, okay, well, I've just realized I need to take care of something. You head on without me. I need to go somewhere real quick.
Where are you
And
going?
Hmm?
Where are you going? There's nothing down here for you to go to. The only thing that you would absolutely do right now is follow Rowena.
Well, no, she's interested in gems.
oh, I thought Rowena already left.
Yeah.
I
She did.
did.
Oh, okay. I was very confused for a second.
Sorry.
Yeah, Bill's
It's
just
like-
staring at her like blank
That's
stare.
usually why I'm
The
mute.
only other thing down here is gems, but you wouldn't lie about that.
Hmm?
Or you wouldn't be vague. You're very honest about your love of money. So the fact that you're being vague means that you're probably going to try to follow Rowena for whatever reason that I'm unaware of. At
Why would I
least
do
that's-
that?
I don't know. You tell me, Buttercup. As Bill's just staring at you blankly, like, no
As Bill's
offense
just
to like
staring at you
Avron the
blankly.
character or the player, but like Bill is like confused because there's literally only one thing to do down here, so he's just sitting there like head tilt, like, what do you mean something to do? What would you have to do down here? Like, he's actively questioning it purely because he's too dumb to think of anything other than mining.
Avra double sweat drops.
there was a giant there that was throwing boulders at Rowena. I have to make sure that I'm going to protect her from the
Oh,
shadows.
those things are fine. If you don't bug the fire giants, then they don't bug you.
Well, they did. The fire giant almost killed Rowena by throwing a boulder. The boulder was
Wasn't that
actually aimed
because
at
of him?
Savnud,
As
but
he points to the lizard, because he said he got hit by a boulder, and he seems kind of loud.
Yeah, I said my friends can go on through, and I got hit by a boulder. I almost did hit my almost buddy, though.
See?
That's kind of sad. Does that mean I protected almost buddy?
Yes.
Nice. He stares at Averin. Are you my almost buddy, too?
sure.
Yay. That's more buddies than I've ever had.
Well, okay. Well, I just have to do this, okay? And then everyone's just gonna like invisibility herself, just
And
run
Bill.
off.
Okay, this is Bill being Bill now. Dispel magic.
What
As
was
Bill
that
just gonna
for?
stare. Because you won't answer honestly?
Never been known for that.
Not really, but given how often you follow me around, I was at least hoping you could be honest. I'm not gonna stop you regardless. I literally don't stop anyone from doing anything. I let people make their mistakes. If you're gonna do something, do it. I don't really care, but at least be honest with me about it. Because, like, being vague is just kind of your thing, but that's also Rowena's thing. But I was also able to push Rowena enough that she was honest with me, and now it's your turn.
I don't.
Sorry, I just the thought of Bill actively recognizing he's pushing people to be honest with him. 7 intelligence, by the way. High wisdom coming in clutch.
I look. I don't think that I can.
Can't or just don't want.
Both. No, it's won't. It's won't.
So you just said both and then change your
I
answer. So which isn't?
won't.
All right.
Everyone just
But
like
if
looks at you.
but if you do hurt Rowena and she's not coming and she don't come back, I'll know about it.
I'll make sure she comes back. That was never my intention.
To be fair, I have no idea what anyone's intentions are.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure most people think I'm an idiot. They're probably right.
No, you're one of the wise, you're probably one of the smartest people that I know.
1 + 1 = 3.
I don't mean like that kind of smart.
I love the idea that Bill says that with absolute certainty.
He does without flinching. Just blank bird face. 1 + 1 = 3. He believes it too. There's a reason he doesn't travel around with gold in his pocket typically.
There are many different kinds of smart, my friend, and you're possibly one of the least found ones.
Interesting. By
Now,
the
can I
way,
go? Yes.
random question. Why did everyone use their sending stones to talk to me of all people? Like, everyone knows I'm fine.
Ellie was very worried for some reason
Why?
because she cares about you.
I mean,
She cares about all of us.
I mean, fair, but like, it's weird. Not used to it.
Same. Now, can I go invisible now? I'm much
Yeah,
more
you-
comfortable.
Yeah, fair enough. You have fun. Whatever the weird thing you decide to do.
You too. I'll be
Just
back.
don't kill somebody. I don't want to have to deal with their spirit trying to get revenge through me.
I'll try.
I'm already dealing with one of those.
All right, cool. Yeah, so you go invisible.
Do
That
I
was
have
a
another one
very-
that you just dispelled? I'm trying to figure out how many spell slots I have.
Oh, you would just taken out one, so you would have 2 spell slots left.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. So, or
All right, I'm gonna pop
no, you
that.
will use that one, then you will use another one, so you would have 1 left. Unless you use a 4th level or something, 3rd level,
Yeah.
but that'd be
Well,
useless.
well,
So,
I know I used a 4th level invisibility once on because I had to
Mhm.
account for sad nude as well.
yeah, and then you
So,
did
yeah.
1, and then Bill dispelled it, and now you're doing another one at 2nd level. So,
Yeah. Okay, this looks
so
right.
you'd have 1 left. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Okay, well, I guess it'll pop out now.
All right. The rest of them just look kind of confused, but like Medic is checking over his map, like talking to Newt about it or anything like that. And yeah, you start following Rowena all the way back. I'm assuming you're like dead sprinting.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just trying to slow Rowena down, but like weird puppety sign kind of things, making like illusioning obstacles and stuff.
Okay. So you are dead silent, which means that you legitimately cannot be heard unless you say something or slam into something. So you roll me a perception check to see if you can find her, and a dexterity
I will.
save to see if you can dodge through stuff.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
It's gonna be against her passive
Perception.
stealth.
I mean, it's an ability check. It's at disadvantage. She's gonna be
Yeah.
fine.
So. Oh, okay.
It's not horrible, but I
Yeah.
mean,
And then Averin, feel free to do a perception check for me.
Perception.
Because you actually need to find her to be able to.
Dang it, I've never been good at perception.
What's your passive stealth, Rowena?
19. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
You are having a very difficult time trying to find her.
The problem.
Yeah, your passive stealth is 16, so she also does not notice you whatsoever. So you're pretty much on her tail the entire time you're running, breathing kind of heavy every now and again. You do not spot her at all, but you are following the trail. And she does leave footprints every now and again, but you're too far behind her to really be able to put that to your advantage. After about a solid 20 minutes or so of running, kind of stealthing a little bit, keeping out of the way of enemies, probably about 20 minutes or so, you guys do end up over here as well.
Well, here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
Rowena is not going super fast. So if Averin's going super fast, she is going to end up in front of her at some point.
That's
because
true.
Rowena's still... She's not going full 35 feet. She's trying to be a little sneaky still.
Okay.
she knows
Averin,
she's
would you be
exhausted.
going your like full 30 and then also dashing to catch up and trying to find her? Are you slowing down a little bit every now and again? What are you doing?
Oh, I am going just there is just your reckless abandon going on here.
Alright, so it takes Rowena about 20 minutes to get here. It takes Averin about 13. So Averin, you far past Rowena. And you're just here. You hear folks talking inside of the inn. They're taking a short rest, which takes about an hour or so. So you're here while they're resting and stuff
Oh, we're
like
only
that.
going for a short rest? Oh, crap.
If you guys want to stay there for a straight 8 hours, you're welcome to, but that's up to you. Depends on if you guys want to be fully rested before you go up to the king.
Sin, I I just got done saying I need to swap out my spell slots. I can only do that on a long rest.
Okay, yeah, so in that case, 8 hours. So they're resting, sleeping, taking a break, whatever. You rush in there. They've probably been in the bed for like 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, something like that. And so it'd be a long rest, Ellie. And so you've arrived here, and you hear folks inside the tavern, of course. Okie dokie, feel free to do that. And you arrived here, and you have no idea where the fuck they are. Oh, nice.
Okay,
8. Not too bad. So what would you like to do now that you are here? You have absolutely no idea where Rowena is. You even lost her footsteps after a certain point. Mostly because you passed
Rowena's
her.
going to the
but...
king. That's where she
Yeah.
said she was going to meet him.
Mhm.
So she was just still there.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so
Whichever would
she
have
said
hurt.
she would meet them at the king, and you don't know if that
Mhm.
means here or at the king.
Shoot, and I don't know where Rowena is.
Not in the slightest. You lost her footprints after a while.
Okay.
And
Well,
unlike Rowena, you do not leave footprints, so...
yeah. Okay. So I wouldn't want to disturb Ellie and Oliver on their trip to the king. So I can't very well do anything with them.
You also have no
However,
idea
if-
where they are.
Yeah, I don't know where they are.
I don't
So-
either.
Mm-hmm.
If Rowena will want to meet them at the king,
Yeah.
and do I know that this is the path that you take to get to the king?
Oh,
'Cause
absolutely.
I've
You've
been
walked
there.
this path before. Yeah. You go up
So-
these stairs, you go into that second area, and you pretty much get into the king's throne afterwards.
So if I know for a fact that there's an area on this path, like that this is the path that Rowena
Mhm.
would have to take, and I just got there so fast she hasn't gotten here yet.
You went full dead sprint, so it's fairly possible.
Yeah. So,
If you really want to slow people down, you could blow this shit up.
I could blow this up. I don't know. I don't think I have the resources. I'm not exactly a destructive person. I'm a sly person.
Mm-hmm.
So-
You really don't, but yeah.
Yeah.
Or a Molotov or
So,
something.
I don't think I have any explosives on me, unfortunately. But yeah, as well as the fact that I wouldn't, because this is also the path that Ellie and Oliver will have to take
Uh-huh.
eventually once I get there.
Yep.
So I am probably gonna wait for Rowena to get close, but like also make sure that like I'm waiting for. I'm gonna want to see if Rowena gets here, and that's when I put my plan in motion.
Okay. So I'll put you right here. Kind of sitting there, having to wait. It takes another like 7 or so minutes before Rumi actually steps onto the path here. And when you do make sound, so you'll be using your passive stealth for this because you are stealthing, and it's very hard to see you. Actually, no, you are actively stealthing right now. So if you roll me stealth at disadvantage because you are still very exhausted, and then Averin, roll me perception, and because you are actively looking out for Rowena, and this is such a small path that Rowena will have to pass you by, do it with advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oliver has another elixir of resurrection.
What?
All right.
Oh my god. see
Oh.
that's like an 18 and a 1.
Ooh, Averin, you almost failed that again.
How would I? It's not even plausible for me to fail that so hard if I did, which I didn't, but if I did.
So,
Wait, am I rolling something? Sorry?
Yeah, you're rolling stealth at disadvantage.
Of course. There's no double disadvantage, though.
Wow.
How?
What
What does that make out to be?
I honestly don't know. So, God, I don't account for y'all having perfectly matching rolls.
Okay, so I think what happens is it depends on which one you were trying to get to do it to the other person, you know?
Mhm. So
I
you're
think she would
passively
win.
trying to pass Averin. So Averin, you would actually notice Rowena.
Yeah.
Barely. By the
Yes.
slimmest margin, you would notice her because you are so actively looking for it.
Okay. Okay, so, all right. Okay. So, in which case, I know what I want to do here. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it because I'm trying to figure out exactly how these paths work.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is
What?
So the area that you're currently in is essentially the area is not quite wooden um oh, what is it called? Mine Oh my god, mining tracks? How the hell did I lose what it's called? Oh,
mine cart tracks.
mine cart tracks. Yeah, mine tracks. Things like that.
Real.
Yeah, and essentially, the mining tracks, the tracks that you're on, is directly above a particularly large area down below, which is similar to where you guys were earlier. And essentially, it's like, I believe, Ellie, you said 60 some feet, something like that.
Hmm.
Ellie, I'm assuming she's not at her. Oh, there you
Yes.
are. Alright. So about 60 or so feet below you is where there is the paths and stuff. It's relatively well made, and is kind of layering around rocks and stuff like that. But there are very clear and obvious holes every now and again, because after so long it has rusted over or it has broken down on various occasions. So it's pretty much like you break one of these things and you could fall directly 60 feet down.
Okay. So,
Oh.
I think I figured out how I want to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um. Okay. How far can I?
Hmm.
I have 30 feet. So, would I be able to cast that without breaking concentration?
Is invisibility
Um.
concentration?
I'm pretty sure invisibility is concentration. Yeah, it's concentration.
Okay. You cannot do two
Um,
concentration spells at the same time.
Okay. Is that?
Why
That's
is my audio fucking up?
concentration.
Dang, you should have gotten Bill to cast invisibility on you.
Lol.
Wait, then that would have ruined it for me.
Is my audio screwing up or is my phone screwing up?
5 foot. Oh wait.
I can hear you fine.
How tall? How tall is Ellie?
Oh god.
Oh no.
Get the fuck out of here!
Well, you 5'4"?
Ellie's my height because she's my first character. Thank you.
5'6".
She's 5'6".
Okay, so all right, bear with me. I think I know what I'm gonna do. So you
I am
understand
going
how...
to scream. I
So-
need help back.
Hold on. So do you understand? Wait, okay. Can minor illusion? Would minor illusion do that? Okay. Okay. This
Minor
would be an
illusion, you can
image.
create a sound or object or image that within range. Must be no larger than a 5-foot cube, so your space, which one person can be in. So yes, you could create an illusion, an image of Ellie. It cannot create sound, light, smell, or any sensory effect, and physical
Can
interaction with the object reveals it to be illusion.
Sound is fine. Well, I can do. That's what I don't. But with image, the image can't move, right? I don't think that. I don't.
It
Can it
does
move?
not say if it can move or not, which means I would say it can.
Sweet. Okay, that's all I needed. Okay. And you can cast that without concentration. And so you know how
yes.
perspective can make things look small.
You also
So
have actor.
I do have actor. That's
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
going on.
And you can legitimately make a full-sized Ellie perfectly easily.
Okay. I think. Okay. I think I can do this.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to cast Minor Illusion and make it look like it's on like the other end. So right, hold on.
Uh-huh.
Right here. Nope. Okay, hold on. I don't want. I have to make this. Right.
I'll
No.
give you that.
Yeah, there
So
we
feel
go.
free to
Okay,
drag
so
that
about there.
wherever you want.
Exactly. So it's gonna be right there. Okay.
Okay. Actually, I'll make an Ellie right there. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Uh-huh.
And
Okay.
so
Okay.
I'm gonna make that there, and then I'm trying to figure out how to make this like work properly without like not. Okay.
Go make Ellie fall 60 feet.
I'm trying to figure out how to make this work.
Uh-huh.
I'm-
Uh-huh. I'm with you so far.
Okay. All right. So okay, I'm going to imitate Ellie's voice,
Uh-huh. Which you can do
and
perfectly.
which I can do perfectly. And yeah, so Rowena, over here.
Rowena, you
Okay,
would
yeah,
hear
no, I
and
would
see her.
100% turn. Yeah.
Yeah, that's over 100 feet away. So you do see Ellie quite a bit of a distance away. You can see her. She's waving over to you. You absolutely are too far to be able to distinguish if it's any form different. But you do kind of see Ellie from quite a distance away.
Oh, okay, I guess I went that way.
Okay.
Start heading that way. I mean, Rowena's not gonna doubt this. It's her sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do. You start heading that way. What are you gonna do, Averin?
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to make this work. Okay.
Now do remember, you know that Ellie can has straight up just jumped off very high places before.
Yeah. Okay. So I know that. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've seen her with absolutely all abandonment just jump off of a cliff on periods of times.
I like this plan. This is
Yeah.
Sure, it's almost always
So-
been with Bill helping her, but she doesn't seem to care.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I don't think I need any more prefacing. I think Ellie's just gonna jump.
What the fuck?
Woo!
How far is that drop again?
60 feet.
Okay.
I
All right. Ellie could survive that.
Hold on. Let me. How many feet can you ignore, Ellie?
Does Minor Illusion have the same amount of health?
Equal to 5 times
Minor
your
Illusion
monk
doesn't have health.
level?
It's
It does
Minor
not, but
illusion.
I'm
Yeah.
curious on how if Ellie would actually survive that. So 8 times
assuming she's
5,
level
40
8,
damage.
40.
God, how many dice is that? Because I have different ruling. I'm actually, this is the first time I ever tried calculating this damage. So let me see. That's 6. So that's 1d6, 3d6, 66, 10d6. So that's 4, 15d6, 21d6.
Wow.
Because I do it slightly differently, so falling is much more painful. Because she can legitimately just survive almost any fall. So you would only take 36 damage if you had fallen that far.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
you
it's
would
chunk.
be able to survive that.
But definitely hurt.
Oh yeah, yeah. You would know for a fact, Averin, that would hurt like a son of a bitch.
Yeah. Well, how much damage Ellie would take if she actually fell that thing doesn't matter to
True.
Averin, because all I need is for Rowena to panic.
That's true.
And
Do you make
she-
it disappear once it goes all the way down to 60 feet?
Of course.
Ooh.
Well,
Oh
it depends. Did
my
Rowena
gosh.
did Rowena follow it? Because it's too far away for like.
It's too far away for her to see if you were to drop it. You absolutely would have had to have been there-ish. There-ish to do it, but after 30 feet, it would have disappeared. So, Ruin, what you basically saw is you just kind of started walking over to where Ellie was. She jumped off, went down, and then you blinked and she's gone.
I would just be
She wouldn't
running
have heard anything.
straight to where she was. I'd just be running over here.
Yeah. You would have not heard any cracks, any broken thing. It's just gone. She's just gone.
I'm assuming.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I wouldn't have heard anyone yell inside the tavern.
Not
Nope.
yet, but Marina's just about to yell at Ellie.
So yeah, you
very
just straight up,
carefully towards the edge. Be like,
yeah, you lean
Ellie!
over, there's nothing down there, you just start yelling Ellie. Ellie, roll me a perception check while you're inside
Oh
of
no
the
no 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 no.
closed off room inside of a loud tavern at disadvantage.
You son
I
of
need
a
to roll.
gun.
You are inside
roll
of a
that.
closed off room.
Thank
Ooh!
No! No! No!
Who's
You
the
lied.
boy?
This is
Oh,
working.
Honestly,
Hands are about to be thrown next week.
honestly,
Honey. Honey. Sweetie.
For that is where we're gonna be ending it.
Ellie!
honestly, Rowena, for your sake, I'm very glad Ellie did not notice anything because if Avra noticed Ellie was beginning to come out, she would have pushed you off the edge.
Oh
She is right on the edge.
That I think that would have killed Rowena if you had done that.
That would have killed her.
Unless she
Or at
had
least
like a
knocked her out.
really, yeah. Unless she had like a really good roll. Like let me try. Let me
Like
try.
all ones.
So let's test out the
Yeah.
roll.
Let me try that
What
again.
would
You
have
would have
happened?
taken.
Death.
Oh my gosh. Oh
yeah,
my god.
you. If Ellie had got to a good roll, you might have straight up have almost killed Rowena.
If you didn't give her disadvantage.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That would have been Ellie's villain arc right there.
Yeah. Combined with the fact that Averin promised Bill she wouldn't kill Rowena.
Yeah,
She's not dead. She'd just be knocked out.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
Averin-
Bill would have
Averin would
saw
know that.
Rowena's
You
ghost.
would be rolling death saves actually, yeah. But they
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
to get down to you to do
Yeah.
any form of healing.
But I could have stabilized and just been there, you know?
Oh, so
Yeah,
she-
there's a potential chance you could have stabilized if any of the dwarves found you and can stabilize, or if
Well, I
Averin
mean,
jumped
you get,
60
like, what,
feet.
3 rolls, right?
You get 6 rolls technically.
6.
You have to get 3 successes and you're stabilized, or you have to
Oh
get
my
a,
gosh. Rowena doesn't have a
nat
stone with
20.
her.
No,
I
she
gave it
does not.
to Bill.
Yeah. No, so she would have been laying down on the ground, 60 feet below, pretty much out cold or even dead, and
Hey, everyone would
with no way of
remember.
contacting. Yeah. Hands are about to be thrown next episode, so if you guys are interested in watching the absolute insanity that's gonna happen, come by.
So about that success roll.
Yeah. Oh, you want her to be thrown off the edge?
Definitely not, but it was definitely a thought in my brain before things were said.
Yeah, I still need to adjust that ruling at some point, but I have no idea what I'm changing it to. But, yeah, hopefully you guys are interested in seeing what the hell's going to happen next episode. I was really expecting for y'all to have gotten to the king at this point, but I'm loving the change of circumstances that has occurred so far. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. Come by next week, Friday at 7 p.m. PST. I believe we're doing one that day on the 21st. Unless something randomly prevents us. We will not, I don't believe, yeah, we will not be doing it on the 11th of next month because we're going to be going to convention. So we got about 3 more weeks before we take a week break. But hopefully you guys be joining. If you guys want to see the rest of our various things that we do, including the rest of this series, go check out Tables of Tartarus, Vods of Valhalla for our various other series, or even go check out our website or Discord for all the other information that we may possibly have. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Bye, I guess.